Good evening, everybody. It's me, your host, Milo Molson, and today, more Hightail. They dropped update number 3, they say, today, and I've installed it, and we're going to see how that is. Apparently, they've included animal taming and some other things. Kind of curious to see how that goes, because I have tried to tame a horse before, and it is long gone, of course. Um, but, hey, wouldn't it be cool to tame a penguin? I think that'd be pretty neat. But anyway, without further ado, I'll take us in the game. I sure hope it works. It does. Well, give it a second. Maybe it'll capture. Maybe since it updated it, it's not so happy about that. There it goes. All right, sweet. All right, we're in Hightail. My sword's not in the best condition. I should probably repair it sometime soon. But for now, we're just gonna have fun. All right. That guy's easy to go. And his sword is going to hit the scrap pile post haste. And by the scrap pile, I mean this thing. So I need to make a repair kit. Maybe a few. It wouldn't be a bad idea to have a few on you at all times. Let's see. Do I need any of this stuff? Not especially. I don't know why I carry this hoe around with me. Because you don't have an impromptu gardening session most of the time. But let's see. Yeah, I kind of skimmed the update list and it seemed pretty neat. I spawned in this. This is my quote unquote base. As you can see, it's nothing fancy. And, and I was immediately beset upon by goblins. So, maybe they changed the spawn rule. There's that horse. I guess I could try to tame it. I need a carrot. All right, do I got any carrots? Surely I got a carrot here and there. Oh, and I got some cotton. I decided to grow some cotton there. Because we're trying to max out our farming workbench. And they changed the wood on that, of all things. Alright, so what do we need? More cotton, more life essence, which, gosh, they need so much. And rice. Who doesn't like rice? I think rice is kind of amazing. So, and they got potatoes, which is unlike the other things, and they're not seeds. Onion bulb. Onions do have seeds, but most of the time you do grow them from onion sets. All right, what are we gonna make here? So I could do cotton. I could do I guess cotton and rice. So I've got more cotton than I do rice. Let's go all rice this time. Let me see how much we got carrot wise though. Let's see. Go ahead and dump anything I got. And I think they changed the way dough's made too. You make it in a tankard or something like that. Sounds interesting. I've made brownies in a mug before, like those microwave brownies. Those are pretty good. All right, let's see. I got 10 carrots, so that's good. So I'll take 2, and hopefully that'll be sufficient for Mr. Horse or Miss Horse. I'm not sure. Let's see. Put this cotton up. Cotton's not really an edible. I wouldn't want to eat it, but cottonseed oil, however, you can eat. That's what Crisco is. Or it was. Crystallized cottonseed oil. That's what the name's from. Pretty neat. So if you ever fry a chicken, think about that. All right. Because lard is the traditional way to fry chicken, but Crisco also pretty great. And we got a little bunny meat there too on the side. Okay, so let's see if we can tame Mr. Horse or Miss Horse. I don't know. I don't know if they have the different ones. We'll see. Yeah, there you go. Is it all it takes, a carrot? Just a singular carrot? That's pretty cool. All right, let me put my other torch up here too, because I don't need to be carrying extra. And I think you can, yeah, pet him with an empty hand. Oh, look at that. And of course, this horse is a little small to ride on right now. So we'll have to come back when it's grown. And I got a sheep in here and a hog. So I don't know if you have to have breeding pairs of these, but if you do, I am on the lookout for those. Hey, Jay, good to see you. Where's the Pokemans gone? I don't know. If you're talking about the Cobblemon deal, that's still going on, but the actual tournament has started, and I didn't qualify for it, of course. So, I mean, the server's still up, but there's not as much of a point of being on there, unless I knew there was a battle going on. That might be kind of cool to watch the battle. Nice try, champ. Yeah. Well, I knew going into it, there was no way, because I just don't have the knowledge of Pokemon or the time to level up eternally. But it was fun, and I did learn a lot about it. There's so much that I never even thought of, because I did play Pokemon as a kid and a young adult, but I just never thought about all the stats, like all the special defense and stuff like that. I had no idea what that was. That was just something I just like, oh, electric is good against water type. Cool. And that's good enough for most of it, but when you want to get competitive about it, that's not going to work. But yeah, I think a few days ago they had their final star chip turn in, and I had I think 7 left, and that was obviously not enough. So, but they I think Megano just posted the bracket today on Twitter, so I might stop by and watch somebody stream and see who wins that. I'm curious. The depth of Pokemon isn't really that interesting, but people have lots of love and nostalgia for the IP, so they go ham. That could be true. But, there is, at least in my opinion, more to it than meets the eye, because, there's Ivy, and then you got to breed them and stuff if you really want to create the ultimate Pokemon. And they kind of opened up the different parts of what would you say, the system in the tournament there. They didn't open the genetics up to a certain date, because they were trying to give people time to get everything lined up. But I was just in there blind. And my fault for not reading more too. It's deep, but like spreadsheet game. Yeah, it's definitely spreadsheet gameplay. 100%. I agree with that. But it's got a lot of flavor. You got to admit that. All right, let's see. Does this horse want another carrot? These penguins would desperately like to have their freedom, but no, sir. Can I tame this hog? What does a hog like to eat? They like turnips. Interesting. Makes sense, though. What do penguins like to eat? Can penguins be tamed? Doesn't look like it. Looks like penguins are born free. Now, sheep, though. Sheep likes lettuce, which doesn't make sense at all. I mean, I guess I'd eat lettuce, but you never think of sheep eating lettuce. But I guess they had to give everything a little try. But yeah, I thought about playing more this weekend, but I did play more this weekend, I feel like. But by then, it was pretty much a done deal. I just didn't stream it. Let's see. We got some free leather. And I was going to make some more repair kits, and that's what I keep forgetting. All right, let's see what we got here. We got a workbench. Yeah, they've updated a few things on here. So I don't need another tanning rack. Let's see, repair kits. I kind of want to make a bear trap and then step on it. All right. And there's a backpack upgrade somewhere. Hey, Wiz, good to see you. Penguins cannot be tamed. Their power will be unleashed. That's true. The day of the penguin uprising comes, and it will not be sparing any of us. I guess I could tell them I like Linux. Maybe they like that. Palworld was pretty alright as a crafter Pokemon hybrid. I never did play Palworld. I kind of wish I had, but I don't think a lot of people are playing Pal World anymore. And I think, what was that, like 1 year ago or 2 years ago? It's kind of hard to remember now. Let's see. Go ahead and craft a bunch of this stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and have like 4 or 5 repair kits on me. Make it 5. It eats into the leather a bit, but you need it. I'm gonna go ahead and repair my sword too. All right, let's see. Thorium sword. I don't have. I think the adamantine or mithril's next. I can't remember. But we'll hold off on using the rest of these until a time of need. Let's see. Do we have anything going in here? We need fuel. I should have some extra logs here somewhere. Do I have any on my person? Not especially. All right. Okay. Yeah, let's burn some maple logs. They're pretty easy to find. Like how in Pal World you have to build like an entire society of enslaved pals that do all the chores and you can't. Yeah. Yeah, if you think about it too much, it is a little dark, but you know, I guess that's kind of the appeal of it in a sense. It's kind of subverting the happy-go-lucky Pokemon thing. But you know, Pokemon, I guess, is kind of got some darkness to it too, because you know, people eat Pokemon, and used to marry them somehow. You know, it's not all Pikachu. Sometimes they fatigue and throw up all over the place, and you need to put them in a recovery ward. Oh, well, do you have to send some to the glue factory or put them down if they get too old? That'd be crazy. All right, let's go ahead and make a bunch of rice seeds. I'm feeling rice now. Let's see. Yeah, 8. That's all I can do. But you know, considering that rice is just a bunch of rice seeds, kind of weird, isn't it? You can't just kill them and eat them. Yeah. Yeah, well, I kind of wonder what happened to Pal World. I don't want to say it fell off because that's kind of, I don't know. It seems like a simple thing to say, but like you don't see a lot of people playing it anymore. I guess did they run out of content or what? Some Pokemon are dark and scary too, like Driftbloom, who takes kids to space. Yeah, and like you know whatever was going on in the Lavender Tower or Lavender Town in that tower, that's pretty something going on there. They had a collab with Terraria and had another expansion a while back. Oh, that's cool. That's another one I gotta play more of, Terraria. Yeah, that time we played with Ox there, that was pretty fun. So I might need to give Terraria another good shake. What is this frog doing here? Can you tame a frog? Frogs cannot be tamed, it looks like. Well, you keep on doing your frog thing, I suppose. Go ahead and eat a berry. Does this horse want another? I'm not going to give him another carrot, though. Not until they're older. Let's see. Maybe then it'll be hungry. Egg, got an egg. I wonder if these chickens are ever going to do anything. I think I got a couple chickens. I had a chicken in here or something. Maybe it escaped or died. Like, what's the deal with that? I know I had 2 chickens in here, at least 3, perhaps. Well, I'll chalk it up to early access and it just kind of messing up. But oh, that's weird. You can just like walk up to a fence and just walk right over it. That's crazy. Minecraft would never. Neither would Vintage Story. Oh, and I did read that they changed their climbing or fleshed it out a little bit so you can crawl across and kind of jump down and stuff. I'm kind of interested to see how that's gonna go. I'm gonna do a couple little bit more. I did my farming here, so we got our rice seeds going. I guess I'll hit the road and look for something. I'm not sure what I'm looking for here. I got plenty of. Is this a hog lot situation? Dare I say cock lot? Yeah, it could be. Well, no bears are sighted, however, and we do have one single hog. But yeah, I don't know what happened to them. They're gone. Though I don't see their corpses here, so I don't know if we're at full situation hog lot here. You know, I guess they might be able to sleep in here, but it's not doing anything. So I guess I'm just gonna have to look for some more. And I do have a capture crate, and I think the nearest chickens were like in this area right here. So I guess let's go ahead and check that out. Oh, and also they added ability to make map markers and stuff, so that's cool. Like permanent ones, and you can share them. I know Goldie played on here a while. I'm not sure where his base was, but if I do happen to see it, that'd be funny. Oh, I need to check my fish traps. Hey, we got some salt. Oh, and there's a sheep. It's a grown one, though. I don't know if I can catch it. Oh, maybe they got a little lamb out there. Well, that's a big fish right there. All right, what do we got? We got salt blocks. I love to see it. Some duckweed. What are the ducks smoking on here? Not sure what it's good for. And we got a big old catfish. All right. And what is that good for? I guess you can just cook it or maybe fillet it. I don't know how that works. I've already got one in a chest here. I don't guess they ever rot, so I guess I'll just have a catfish in a chest. Or a couple of them. Yeah, let's see. Is it in there? No. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, not sure what the deal is, but it seems to be happy enough. So, who knows? Maybe there's some like water at the bottom of the chest. Oh, salt. Yeah, that's right. Let's go ahead and grind her up. Sip, you got it. Good to see you, rookie. What'd you have for dinner today? Well, I had smoked chicken and turnip greens and macaroni and tomatoes. Kind of mixed together, the macaroni and tomatoes. And I had some jalapeno cheddar cornbread. So, pretty good dinner. Macaroni and tomatoes, yeah, you boil up your macaroni, you put a can of stewed tomatoes in there and break up the tomatoes because they're kind of big otherwise. And put a little chicken bouillon in there and some garlic powder and some black pepper and a little bacon drippings if you got. And I did because I fried some bacon for the turnip greens, and it's really good. All right. Oh, interesting. You never heard of that before? It sounds pretty good. Almost like a minestrone with no beans. Yeah. I've never made minestrone. I've had it in, can and stuff, but I've never made it myself. I guess beans would be pretty good. It's not got a lot of broth in there. You drain the macaroni and then you do that. So it's kind of like just an amalgam of tomatoes and pasta. It's quite decadent, yeah. But it's good. All right, where in the heck is this salt? I know there was a way to make. Wait, I'm in the farmer's workbench. I need to be in the cooking shop here. That's what I'm thinking. All right, there we go. I guess I can make fish out of catfish. Ah, that's what you do. All right, I see. Seems kind of crazy that big old catfish only makes one fish portion. All right, and I got a bunch of white clay. Not sure what I'm going to do with that. For dinner, you had a homemade crunch wrap with potato salad. Oh, that sounds pretty good, though. I've never had a crunch wrap with potato salad, though. I was almost going to have potato salad, but I decided to do the pasta thing. Because my chicken was cooking faster than I was expecting, so I didn't have time. All right. Oh, wait, is that yeah, there's a lamb. We're gonna go steal that lamb right there. And then I'm gonna grow some lettuce, and then we're gonna raise it, and it's gonna forget that it even knew its parents. There we go. I guess I could take them along too. Well, I can't take them, but I could tame them. It was leftover potato salad from a barbecue place because the crunch wrap didn't fully fill you up. Oh, I got you. I got you. Yeah. Come think, I've never tried to make a crunch wrap either. Like, what'd you put in there? This rice is coming along nice. All right. All right, there we go. Wait, why am I putting the sheep in the chicken shop or chicken shop? The chicken pen. All right, there we go. There you go. Have a friend in captivity. All right, now I got to find some chickens. It is getting dark though, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, the chickens out here free. You can just take them. All right, this was the chicken area, so there we go. Quasi flour tortilla with a corn tostada. Filling was ground beef, potatoes, sour cream, and salsa verde. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, I like having potatoes and that kind of thing. You know, I do like when I go to Taco Bell. A lot of times I'll get the potato burrito or whatever it's called. And you wouldn't think it, but it is kind of amazing. All right, let's see. All right, what do we got? Like, oh, that's like a rabbit. Okay. I was about to say that, yeah, there's something about that just looked weird. Potatoes are just as much of a staple as beans in Mexican cooking. Well, see, I never knew. I never knew. I thought it was all beans and corns and squash. Well, I guess it makes sense, and rice. But potatoes, I never thought about. All right. Oh, that's a. Well, I don't want to capture that guy. There's a lot of soups and stews that require potatoes. Yeah, I mean it makes sense, right? Because potatoes are from this side of the world. Ground beef potato taco is also pretty popular. Yeah, I mean, dang, beef, meat and potatoes. It's hard to beat meat and potatoes. All right, I will take this meat here. Oh, you can tame rabbits. That's cool. Now, what I want to find out is the dang chicken, because I don't know what I need eggs for. Well, except for like an omelet, maybe. But can you make omelets in this game? That would be pretty cool. Did they add the breeding update yet? I don't know. They added animal taming this update that dropped today. And I don't know if you can breed them yet though. I didn't read that close in the patch note. Well, I did, but I forgot. I kind of skimmed them, I guess, basically. But I fully expect them to call it when it does the breeding update, and that'll get a lot of clicks. Yeah, it is. They're like kind of weird eldritch shit. I'm glad I turned around because this freaking bear was chasing me. I'm about to die here. All right, what is this duckweed even good for? I'm not a duck. I can't get high on that. All right. Let's see. Yeah. All right, we got mushrooms here. I should make a bunch of like mushroom skewers. I'm not getting super low on food, and I do have this I should eat, I suppose. I got 4 pies on me, so we're not hurting for food necessarily. Oh, there's some corn. I'll have that. Thank you. Here we go. Mostly in that for the life essence. I really have a desperate need for that. That's kind of almost half of why I'm farming. Just so I can get life essence to upgrade my farming thing. I don't know what these blood roses do. So I'm just going to plant it. I could kill like some night distance or some void essence, but I don't especially feel like it. And they do come out every night, so it's not like it's rare. Might as well eat berries. They don't have seasons in Hytale, which is, you know, a blessing and a curse. You can just go wherever. If you want to be cold, you can just go up north. If you want to be hot, just go to the desert. There's an interesting indie game you saw on Instagram called Grandpa High on Retro, where it's a retro shooter where you play as a grandpa who gets high as fuck. Dang, that's crazy. I bet that would be interesting. A lot of interesting grandpa games, like the Growing My Grandpa. That was so weird. That was a terribly weird game. Maybe I should play it for Halloween. There's a DLC where you smoke weed to go into the future to get the Epstein files and Force redacted. Damn, that's wild. So it must be a pretty new game, huh? Why are you trying to bite me, Mr. Snake? Came out February 2025. Damn. All right. I guess I forgot it had been so long. Let's get another fish here. Here, fishy, fishy. There we go. Free fish flesh. All right, now I'm heading some random direction into the like lean forest here. I can see that there's some transparency where the map is, so you can kind of see the area around you. Not sure I'd like that though. I guess it might be handy in case you were being attacked. All right, let's head back to base. I wanted to find them damn chickens, but I guess it's not to be. Oh, what is this? You had the reaction of when I told Wiz the PS5 came out 6 years ago. Yeah, time gets away from you. And it is crazy that the PS5 was in 2020. But it almost kind of wasn't, because nobody could even get one for a while. But, I mean, it did. Have they done their, like, mid-cycle refreshes for that yet? Man, I'm taking a lot of stray hits from these guys. Man, medium hide at least. I was really tempted to go in that cave and mine, but I was like, what even for? I think I got most of what I need. If you count the PS5 Pro, then yes. Okay, you know, I would count that. That is. I was heading the dang wrong way. There's one of those freaky deaky things, but I'm going to use my Giga Power attack here. If it's still up. Oh, let's see. Which one? Okay, you can get that. There you go. And it didn't kill him. Damn. I probably better run. You know? See, this is why you're supposed to have your food ready. Or just be better. Man, are they even going to do a PS6? I imagine they will, but kind of crazy to think about. Alright, I am kind of fucked here. You bit off a little more than I could. That's true. Now, if I can... Let's see, where are my pies? Where are my pies? If I can eat a pie, I might go back and get my vengeance here. Coconut cream pie. Yeah, I like pies. What kind? Cream. Alright, let's see. What do we got going on here? Did they already disappear? It's so crazy that they're just like having their fun. Is there a zoom? I thought there was a zoom button in Hytale. I guess not. Oh no, I was thinking of there's going to be a PS6 with a rumored Bloodborne remaster. God, are they still not going to put that on the PC? I ought to go there and shake my finger at them disapprovingly. Even Metal Gear Solid 4 is coming to PC, and then they still can't do it. Were they really just holding off all this time so they could put it on PS6? Are they really gonna rely on a 12-something-year-old game to sell PS6s? Well, that's Sony. Did you see Death Stranding 2 is coming to PC? I didn't. Well, I guess Wiz will have to play that. I'm not sure if I have the patience for Death Stranding to play it myself. Hey, Pirates, good to see you. Dang. These guys are actually kind of tough. And he's got a thorium sword, too. PS6 ain't coming out for a while, probably with the RAM short. Yeah, you got a point there. I was reading that Steam said, or Valve said that they're out of Steam Decks for a while. So that does not bode well for the Steam machine. March 19th, so in like a month, 2 days-ish. Huh. Well, that's good. Yeah, I mean, I assumed it was going to come out for PC eventually, especially since the first one did. But Bloodborne is just one of those where it's like, they literally had to come up with a field of PS4 emulation, and they still haven't come up with a PC version of that. And that's just crazy, man. All right. I was trying to head home, but I got waylaid. Been playing some other stuff in your spare time? Oh, like what? I saw your Sly Cooper videos. They also hit that Bloodborne demake with the cease and desist. Oh, of course they did. Man, I wish game studios would get with the picture sometime. Morta. I don't know about that one. What's that one like? Man, is it just me, or is it just like kind of dangerous at night now? Maybe they scale it based on your armor. Wow, it's a good looking game, huh? Sold on the PS1 graphics. Yeah, I do like the kind of retro graphics. It's a PSX Souls-like with guns. Oh, that sounds cool. Yeah, I do need to play Sekiro pretty soon here. I'm just kind of dreading it. Because once I start, it's going to take a long time to finish. I guess I don't have to do it all in one go, but... maybe I should play that Morta instead. You're going to smash your cock and balls in the fridge door, you say? Yeah, probably. Or a car door or something like that. Or maybe like a Lamborghini door where it's like got the wings on it. I don't know. Rent a Lambo and just do that and then immediately return it. Wonder what they'd say. Not even pull it out of the lot. Just like, get the keys, thanks, sir. And then just slam your shit in there and then hand the keys back. Thanks. Getting creative with the CVT, yeah. The dash jump took a minute to get used to, huh? So it's got a lot of mobility, I see. I need to be back at my base. I don't like all these creatures of the void here. Alright. So I need to go due south. I'm always facing the opposite direction. Is there some magnetic force pulling me away from the house? Could be. That's luxury CBT. Yeah, that's how you know you've made it. Yeah. You really have to dodge. It's your only way to avoid damage, really? Okay, so it's not a... oh, that sounds good, though. Because dodging is one thing, but I'm terrible at parrying. So if it's not a parry type game, maybe I stand a chance, because Sekiro is a parry type game from what I hear. And not Tyler Perry or Perry the Platypus, but the other kind. Goodness gracious, why are the forces of evil out here tonight? Is it like op night out here? You move like a slow tank otherwise? Well, that sounds good. Now, can you absorb a tank amount of damage? Probably not if it is a Souls game. Or maybe you can, I don't know. Yeah, let's see. Is that why you're face tanking so much in this game? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. No, there's no parries anymore. Ah, that's so good. Because parry timing is just something that has never really sat right with me. As in, I've never been able to do it. I don't have a, objection to the concept necessarily. You could take some hits, but not too many. That sounds good. Wait, is that let's get a lamb here. I'll take it as a consolation prize for a chicken. All right, let's see. A sacrificial lamb, yeah. Well, perhaps eventually. I was about to say, whoa, what are these? Can you tame these gigantic turkey things? No, you can't. You cannot. You can kill them, I guess. But they're not hostile, so whatever. I'm going to have to look that game up. Because it does sound interesting. I am kind of glad that PS1 graphic style is kind of... Well, I guess it never totally faded out, but it's kind of made a comeback, sort of. Played this game called Devil's Spire. Yeah, Devil's Spire. I was thinking Slay the Spire for a second. And there's a deprived class. It starts with a random ring and 4 bits of junk which you can bind to make items, but the ring can be OP. You got one ring that made every block a perfect parry. Oh, neat. So that's kind of like a build your own class thing with that deprived one, huh? You do finally want to see more Sam Porter. Not sure how your PC will fare, but hopefully not too. I bet if it runs the last one, it'll probably run the next one, right? They surely wouldn't leave people hanging like that, would they? It'll explode. Well, no. It's also a really good game. You got good taste, sir. Have you played this new game in the Devil's Spire world? I need to fiddle with that one more. All right, let's see. Let's put this fish back up here. All right, that's cool. Just throw this hide back in here. I do love having this upgraded tanning rack so you can just throw every kind in there and just not worry about it. Since I have no fences here, I'm open to attack, but it is almost daylight, so I think we're good. What is that? That's a dang frog. I'm gonna leave that frog alone though. I need to grow some lettuce for these sheep. And then turn up for the hog. And I don't know what the chicken's like. Well, if I had any chickens, I really wish I knew what happened to them. How's our rice is done. Thank goodness. I'll just stick to the rice until I get enough for an upgrade on this farmer bench. There we go. 16 rice. Not that much. But it is very expensive seeds. Hey, really good to see you. Am I winning? Yeah, I guess so. We almost got beat to death for a second there, but we made it back alive. That dev updates like every week, add new stuff. It's crazy. Interface takes some getting used to. Your PC will hang out, or hang on, or at least for another Death Stranding, and then it'll Death Strand. It'll have like a BT explosion. Also has that thing like Morrowind where the cats can't wear full play. Oh yeah, that's cool. I like it when games do that. Sure does. Also changed the UI for the better maybe 2 months ago. TBD recommended specs. I'm sure they know now. They're probably trying to like say, well, how low can we get these? But I guess if you like lean on FrameGen really heavily, you might be able to do something and like run it at a slightly lower resolution. Never played Morrowind, but didn't know that. Oh, you got to play Morrowind. It's classic. It's a classic. Yes. Oh, those you can eat those blue glowing mushrooms. That's crazy. It's on the back log. Yeah. Let's see. Yellow moss. I don't know why I'm carrying that moss around for. And this blue well, I guess I got space for now, but eventually I will have to throw some of this stuff away. I guess what I don't want to see. I tried to kind of keep my chest organized, but it's a failing mission. Can't wait to have a Sam Porter and his BB moment with your PC. Yeah. Love playing as the Argonian, Oblivion, Skyrim. Makes it seem more unique to me. Yeah, it is. It is always cool when a game has certain classes or species that totally break away from, well, not totally, but largely break away from the, standard, I guess, and they actually have a unique, like kind of like the Nosferatu and the Malkavians and Vampire the Masquerade. The first one, the Bloodlines one, which I haven't played the second Bloodlines, and I think I will eventually, probably, but it is neat how they have an actually different experience. There's some heavy and medium helms, and one light that isn't full plate. You made a Samus Aran build in Morrowind. Oh, that sounds cool. I always do a Breton mage or battle mage sometimes, but I just love that magic. And get it to look at least as good as Dark Souls 1, then you'd be happy, you feel. Yeah, I mean, hopefully that's possible. Have you ever played Vampire? I have not. Is it good? I might have to. Heavy Lizard, yeah. Vice City. I don't think Vice City looks all that bad. All right, what's my next adventure here? Since my chicken collection wasn't so good. Okay, first I need to plant more rice, and then adventure time. The work of a farmer never ends here. All right, rice seed. Let's craft every one I can. That's 8. So I think I did 8 last time, and that got me 16 rice. So we'll probably double her again. And I dropped my torch. Didn't mean to. I do wish that the torches would stack up with your other ones in your offhand. That is one minor complaint I have, I guess. Then you can wear it all but the boots and helmet. Granted, Daedric helmets are rare to begin with. So I'm never sure whether to call it Daedric or Daedric. I hear both. I always called it Daedric, but some of the voice actors call it Daedric. And I think that, makes sense too, because the A and E diphthong sometimes that happens, like an encyclopedia. Like that you're a doctor and the plague is spreading, which is vampirism. Spoiler alert, the plague is vampirism. And you contract it like the good Victorian era. You give people opium and crack for their plague symptoms. Okay, so you just kind of manage it. I saw a YouTube short for a show that was, well, I mean, there's so many vampire shows, but it was like some really vampire-looking motherfucker. And apparently they're one of the sane ones, but they're trying really hard to stop the spread of it. And one chick got like a scratch from it, and they just like gently take her aside and just shoot her because they can't have that spreading. But they were nice about it, and that seemed kind of interesting. I mean, as nice as you can be about it, right? All right, so let's see. Where are we going today? What are we feeling like? I got 3. I should make more food, and then I am gonna go. I'm going to go to a volcanic island. That sounds pretty cool. And I should probably take a teleporter, yeah. Oh, they call it Daedric. Yeah, I'm saying. To be fair, the cover on the PS4 has the character with vampire fangs, so you kind of know. Yeah. Well, I mean, the name is Vampire, right? Imperials called it Daedric. Bretons called it Daedric. All right. Well, Bretons are right, so. It's your newly made up fan lore. Okay. Well, I'm rolling with that. I'm going to tell people that it's true. And maybe I'll get called out one day. But maybe that could spread. Is that game literally called It's like, oh man, who could have guessed? All right. 4 repair kits is probably okay. I need how many sticks I got? I got sticks. So let's make some. You know, I could make some. Let's see. Oh wait, you know.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Yeah. All right. Oh man, meat pies. I actually got the dough for it, and you know, literally. Uh, there is a new dough making thing. You have to make a tankard or something. Oh, and a crude sickle. Oh, that might. Oh, I might want that. And shearing sheep. Man, everything's going get more complicated here. Putting bucket. Tankard can be filled with water to be used in cooking. What is it? You need hardwood planks for that. I don't have a bit of hardwood, do I? Guess I could kill an oak or cut down an oak tree. Yeah, please. Let's see. Kind of cool, like the Bloodborne PS1 remake with the Dark Soul. Yeah, it didn't. I think apparently that got like cease and desisted or something. That's what Rookie said. Let's see. All right, my armor is not in great shape, but if one piece breaks, I got a repair kit. So what are we gonna make here? I was gonna make a tankard, but I'm not into that more. I just want a portal. Where are my portals? What do I need to make? What? They got magic in this game too. You can make like a grimoire. It's crazy. Okay, but we're gonna make a portal here. We're gonna make 2 portals. I guess in case I see anything really cool. And that's about all except for food. I was gonna make some more food. I thought about making more meat pies, but I didn't have to make it. Oh, let's do it instead of like worrying about it. Let's just do it. All right, oak trees. Is this an oak tree? It's probably a maple tree. This looks oaky. It was oaky. Yeah. Okie. Someone made the Asylum Fire link, you think? More of a tech demo than anything. Alright, so let's go ahead and make a tankard or 2, maybe. Over here. Wait, what? Oh, planks, that's right. My bad. One of these days I should build a house. That'd be cool. Alright, but we're just going to put this up for now. Oh, and we got more of that. I could just... Might as well just, like, smelt every bit of ore that I can. Right? No reason to have it in ore form. Boogie Bear. Alright. What's better than sleeping out under the stars unless it's a full moon and you bone? Well, see, you know, I do like sleeping in a full moon, camping, but you do kind of worry about were creatures at that point. But being a weremole, you know, I think we get kind of a pass from the werewolves. So, all right, that horse is still not grown up though. Wonder if it requires food. Probably, right? You are a waxing crescent or waning gibbous kind of guy. I'm thinking waxing crescent. Yeah. Can't tell if a full moon actually affects your brain or if it's just a placebo. I don't know. There's like suspicions about it. And you know, oh wow, you can like literally watch the grass grow because rice is a grass. But um, you know, allegedly hospitals do get a little crazier on the nights of the full moon. Apparently, that's like a nurse superstition that a lot of them believe and might be backed up somehow. But you know, how much of that is for reasons I don't know, and the fact that you know women's cycles are about the length of a moon going from full to empty again. You know, there's probably like some gravity shit. I don't know. what a strange planet we live on. Supposedly, human life, or most life in general, wouldn't exist without the moon here. Full to empty? Yeah, well, full to new moon, I guess is the term. It's not an empty moon, it's a new moon. This just in women declare war on gravity. Yeah. Yeah. Who knows? This oh wait. This elemental spawns here every time, and it's kind of crazy that I have my base here with this ferocious creature in the basement. Who's trying to kill me every time I come here. And he always loses, well, except for when he doesn't lose. Sometimes he wins. All right, we're going to go ahead and take this upstairs. Hopefully these emeralds can be sold. You know what? I haven't checked in on these guys in a little bit. Let's see what's going on. One or more plugins targeting a different server version. I'm surprised that it didn't. Like I said, I literally updated it today, so maybe that'll get fixed. I don't really have any plugins installed, except for like a management plugin maybe, but I never use it. It's just kind of automatically installed. Is that a little onion guy with ears? That's crazy. Oh, did they finally open this guy? No. All right, what is this guy selling? Berry bush, pumpkin pie. He used to sell a recipe. I bought a meat pie recipe, but he's never sold me a apple or pumpkin pie recipe. Maybe that's just something you gotta find. And you can buy a Caesar salad. That's crazy. Only downside of Morta was the comments that made you think it was some kind of porn game. We'll see. Some people would be like, "Yeah, I gotta play that now." Huh, Morta. Made me think of Sir Daniel Fortescue for some reason. All of a sudden, I guess because like the PS1 style. I'd like a new medieval game. I know they did like a remake, and I know they're remaking Legacy of Kain Defiance, or like remastering, which is exciting. Gooners, as they would say. Yes, yes, the Gooners. The descent destroyed me, and yet I lived. All right. Well, I guess I can't fight fate anymore. Well, hold on. Let's one more thing. One more thing. Do I have to literally go over here and get a thing full of water? Did you see a new Castlevania was announced? No, I didn't. That sounds exciting. I haven't played many Castlevania games, but I did enjoy the show, and I did enjoy the one Castlevania game I played, and I love Metroidvanias, so I'll probably try to play that. Sometimes you wish you didn't look up words, better off in the dark. Yeah, well, I'm kind of on the side where I would rather look it up and not say it in the wrong situation, and totally harsh the vibe. Okay, for whatever reason, okay, I was trying to beat that wolf to death with a tankard, which is kind of dwarf core. All right, got the spears. I guess I'll carry that so I can throw them at somebody, or I can just not. And of course, my health. I just eat some berries though. That will be cool. A new .hack game is coming out that was interesting. Yeah, Twitter kind of blew up about .hack. I never knew much about that. I just remember seeing it in like old PlayStation magazines, and I never knew anything about it beyond that. It's just some like Japanese RPG. I guess I picked a bad time to try to play the original. No, you got time probably. I think a lot of people are gonna probably just go through them all again. I already had 2 teleporters. Well, how about that? All right, let's throw those spears back in there. Do I have any flour? Oh, you need egg for that. Oh, you need egg for dough. Well, at least that's why. Well, if I had any chickens. Well, let's go ahead and make these meat spears. Like 10 will do probably. It's called Castlevania Belmont's Curse. It's made by the devs of Dead Cells. Never did play Dead Cells. Heard good things though. Interesting since they had a Castlevania crossover for Dead Cells. Maybe they're like, you know what? That sounds like a good idea. Pretty sure that's the reason why the Dead Cell devs are making this game. Yeah. Feel like you watched the Dot Hack anime at one point, but don't remember anything about it. Yeah. I got so much blue moss and I'm not even sure why. Well, let's put up all our ill-gotten goods here. Well, they're not ill-gotten. They're just goods. Okay. Did I get my meat sticks here? I did. I'll just eat berries on the way. I really am gonna go there. It's a multimedia sort of thing. You got to play the games, watch the anime, and read the books to get the full picture for Dot Hack. Oh, so is it like a Fate thing? I'm gonna put this water tankard up because you know I don't foresee needing it, but maybe I'll wish I had brought it. And you know, I guess I'll harvest the rice before we go because you know you got to do that. You got to tend to your crops. All right. Let's eat the berries. That might actually just heal me. Oh, only 13 rice this time. Ah, Mother Nature's stingy. Well, it's not Mother Nature, I guess, if I'm farming. All right, what do we got? 29. All right, so we need more rice. More rice. And 8 again. What do you know? Boom, 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 boom. And I gotta do this dang torch dance again. Like it was all released at once, but the original PS2 games came with anime discs. Oh. Well, see, I like... I mean, if it came with it, that's one thing. Yeah. I was going to say, maybe they could put it in the game like Kojima does, where he just puts the movie in the game. But I guess if it comes with it, that's one thing. Yeah, I keep forgetting to water my wheat there. Well, whatever. All right, avoid that big green fellow there. Have 2 of them. There are 4. The third one you believe is super limited run, so it's ridiculously expensive. Yeah, that's probably a aftermarket kind of thing, if you know what I'm saying. Find it online. Did you see High on Life 2 came out last week? I didn't. I don't even know what that is. But what is that about? He puts the games in the game in the movie. There you go. That's true. All right. I don't know why this flaming volcano island's not showing up, but also I wish I had a horse. I could probably steal one though. So I'm gonna grab a carrot somewhere. Mother fricker taking my health. And then he has the audacity to drop some linen scraps, which I gotta put away. Wait, wrong chest. I should probably put him in that chest, since I always try to put him in there. Metal Gear Solid 4 is the best movie on the PS3 and soon to be PC. High on Life is a game made by the creators of Rick and Morty. Oh wait, yeah, I remember seeing you play that. I think that's with like the weird guns and stuff. Yeah, aliens invade Earth and you defend yourself with a talking gun and alien drop during a crash landing. No idea what the second game's about though. Yeah, I remember that now. Wonder why they called it High on Life though. Surprised they don't call it like Spungle Blorper or something. Or what's that what's that weird well, they got so many weird names in Rick and Morty. But I guess it's not technically a Rick and Morty property. It's just like from the creators. I can't believe you just shot him. All right, let's see. South, yes. Haven't been to spawn in a second. Damn, I got a wolf on my ass. No good. And he's probably faster than me. Most wolves are faster than people. Oh, he gave up, though. Good for him. He lives. All right. And here we are. Where it all began. Went to Steam's trending and saw a game called Can I Get an Iced Coffee with Breast? Kind of a loss for words. Yeah. Steam's got some weird shit on there. And I will handle Mr. Gabe Newell props for that. Like, he's just like, whatever, man. I mean, they have a limit, of course, but you can pretty much put what you want on there. Remember seeing dumb videos about that? What's, oh, look, we got a chick here. Let's get it. Let's get a chick. Oh, that looks new. Have I seen this before? Goth bunny girl on the cover. Interest peaked. JK mostly. But though, oh, this must be Goldie's base. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, he's got an actual house. Wow, he's putting me to shame. Oh, and oh man, that's cool. I won't like get into his shit too much, but yeah, this looks nice. Good job. And an actual proper crop field. Man, I'm kind of embarrassed now. Picking up chicks. If you want to buy it, buy it. If you don't, then don't. Yeah, exactly. It's like, you don't have to buy it. It's just like, we just happen to offer it here on Steam for a reasonable price. All right. Though I do like good old games. I do like their no DRM. That is pretty neat. I guess I'll drop the chick off at home. I probably should go back for the other one, but considering how my last set just disappeared into the nether, or the ether, or the void, or whatever you want to call it, I'm not going to get too invested. Oh, and there's a little hog there. I should probably grab it, but... Oh, maybe you have to tame it before they won't disappear. There's a lot of stuff in this game that's not implemented, and they don't say it. Hopefully that wolf leaves me alone. It probably won't. Do you wish you could filter out the porn games? You don't want those? Yeah, it'd be nice to have like a well, it's kind of hard to say NSFW because like there's a lot of like mature games that are not porn games, but maybe there's like there should be like a gooner game category. You can turn on the NSFW filter, but yeah, exactly, like GTA and stuff. That's what I was getting at. Let's see. Which, you know, fair enough, I guess. Let's see. Meat goes in this one. It is kind of interesting, or nice, interesting, whatever you want to say, but the meat doesn't like rot like it does in Vintage Story. All right, let's go ahead and give him a little buddy here. Wait, no, you don't go with your, you don't have any buddies here. You're going to be here in the chicken coop. There you go. What do I need to tame that? Corn. Well, that makes sense. I can supply some corn for you. Let's see. Some corn. Do I have any turnips? Probably ought to plant a turnip when I get a chance. And some lettuce so I can feed those damn animals. Yeah, I don't care if it has mature themes like nudity in it, but yeah, there's a difference, right? Yeah, exactly. Don't want to play sexy mahjong. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I think at least you can, I think for a long time, I don't think you could even hide that in your library or that you played it. So it's like, If you ever accidentally played one, you just like have it on there forever for anybody that has your Steam. So it's like, yeah, sorry, I was playing Mahjong Milkers. Mahjong is a terrible game. Sort of joking. Had to turn off a mature filter, see fear and hunger, but ever since the Hinty flood has overtaken all that was, once it was pure, yeah. They do have a lot of Hinty on there. Oh yeah, I was going to feed that chicken. Mahjong Milkers, I just made that up. I was just trying to alliterate something with Mahjong. Because Pyrus mentioned sexy Mahjong. Did that chick already disappear? No, there it is. There we go. Hey. And then this asshole right here interrupted my tender moment. Well, he's already dead, so he died again. Strip poker. Yeah. And know when Wiz's next hit game. There you go. Make it real. Make it real. New from Wiz Hatsoft. Mahjong Milkers. The best game ever. All right. I keep getting distracted from my task of going to the lava island, but, I guess it makes sense to capture creatures close by. But then again, if they're close by, you can get them anytime, so. Is it really the best? I don't know. Can I capture you? No, only the babies. Well, I could tame them, I guess. I guess I'll just stay in this slop pit for a while. Yeah, whatever. You know what? I'm out of the animal husbandry business right now. I'm heading south. And nobody can stop me. He did give Moira a pretty large bust, but I think he has Hinty potential. Yeah, it's like, some Jedi could go to the dark side. All right, I'll just carry the hog with me. There we go. I won't take it back, but I'll have it on me. And he can tell all his buddies, wow, that was a crazy adventure. Demonic Mahjong was probably what you were thinking of. Yeah. Don't even know how to play Mahjong, but it could possibly make me, dude, it probably would. Like, you go to the dark side, joking, but if you like put your skills to that, you could make some money on something like that. I guarantee it. People would buy that. Can you make a rat farm? I'm not sure. I'm not sure you can tame a rat, but it'd be interesting. I feel like a rat farm is just a farm, and the rats are just going to be there, whether you ask them to come or not. Kind of why we domesticated cats. Or cats domesticated us, depending on how you look at it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You have to Walter White to Heisenberg, yeah. But I guess there comes a time in every artist's life where they're like, well, do I do it? You saw a reel earlier today that was like Rinse Do, and it was a girl with glasses animating a bikini girl. Yeah. Yeah, you see a lot of art jokes about that. It's like, well, I could make what I want to make, or I could make something that people... for whatever reason, Gooners just have the deepest pockets. I don't know. People will buy things if they're sexy. Well, I guess sex sells, right? So, paintings of ditties where you make your money. Well, see, there you go. That's another stand right there. Because I bet there's not many people painting them now. When you don't have to spend money on dates and gifts, you can commission hentai, I suppose. There's a full moon right there. And it's not quite the Zelda size. Oh my god, I almost fell in a deep hole there. These hinty drawings got me acting unwise. Snake, what was that? Oh, and there's a sheep. I could steal if I had more crates. But I'm not gonna get distracted by animals. I'm just gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get burned by lava if it kills me, which is the whole idea, I guess. Distracted by the moonlit skies and you fall into a chasm, yeah. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's... You missed a chick earlier near the wheat. Yeah, I'm sure. But I've already got a little baby hog in my capture crate, so I can't really do more than that. It's just gonna join me for this journey. And if I could find a horse, I'd tame or not. Well, tame it, yeah, I guess, or ride it or whatever. You watched the Mugenics trailer, it made you uncomfortable. I've watched a couple people play Mugenics. It looks like an interesting game. I never did play Isaac, or Binding Isaac, I guess, if you want to know, the full game. But, yeah, a lot of people seem to really enjoy it. So, but it is got that kind of unsettling quality to it, on purpose, of course. Someone commissions you to do an oil paint portrait of them, but it turns around, it's titty. Oh, try to, yeah, there you go. It's like, well, I drew you, but I had a personal twist. See, because my thing is, I do portraits, but I turn everybody into titty. That'll be Jay's niche right there. Epstein's on request. All right, there we go. There's Lava Island. And I have to swim all the way over there. And hopefully they never added aquatic life that's hazardous. Man, if you ever saw an island that kind of implied stay the hell away from here, that's kind of what that island is. Oh, yeah, that is the island right there. Okay, we got like a giant lobster thing. Would it attack me? Maybe if I attacked it first. Now, see, if it was Cobblemon, I could ride that thing off into the sunset there. Well, it's already sunset. Looks like an Adult Swim game you'd play back in the day. Lava Island. Don't go to that island. Why would you go to that island? I know some hightailers that went to that island. Why the fuck would you go to that island? How am I going to get up there? Of course, they did improve the climbing. So maybe... I don't know. Misty Island from Jak and Daxter, yeah. I never did play the first one, but I did play Jak 2, and the edginess of that game is just, it's wonderful. If you enjoy playing edgy games, highly recommend Jak 2. Swim up the waterfall? Actually, probably could. But the climbing in this game is so outrageous. Outrageously awesome. But oh, and see, I think I went the Charred Woodlands. I think I went over there last time. Or maybe over there. No, it was somewhere with a bunch of ice, which I don't know why it didn't show up on the map, but anyway. Oh, and there's the desert where I've died before. The map is kind of inconsistent on this one here. I'm gonna kill Praxis. Yeah. Burn into your brain. It's like he never says anything, and then he just fucking says that. It was the edgy era of gaming, and I think Naughty Dog knew their demographic was growing up. Yeah, well, I was their demographic. I still am their demographic, and they should make games like that still, because Chef's Kiss. Excellent game. Whoa, there's somebody on the beach way over there that you can see. That's crazy. right there. You can only see the glint of his eyes occasionally. There's a monkey bird called Pecker. What I liked about Jak 2 was the bike you could ride on, and of course the ultimate power form where you like go dark mode. That was also that really spoke to me. Wonder why these guys. Well, I guess because they're on Fire Island. That's why they're dropping Essence of Fire. I do need more of these Center Cloth scraps. All right, I'm gonna make a teleporter here in case I die, which, you know, I could just like randomly fall into a pit of lava here. That is not unsurprising. So I could come back here. All right, so what are we gonna call this? I mean, I don't have to name the teleporter anything, but warp name. There we go, and target warp home. The underworld. Yeah, see, there we go. Oh, I had to adjust my teleporter target there. I do like that you can teleport, and it's not even expensive to make in Hytale. Hytale is just kind of like, we're going to make it pretty easy for you. It's not like Vintage Story, where they're putting a 300-pound dumbbell on your waist, below your waist. You know, and I like that 300-pound dumbbell sometimes, but this is fun and whimsical. All right. Where are we going? This will poke me. Well, actually, since I'm wearing armor, maybe it won't. What is this here? Poison nettle. Yeah, do I want to eat that? Nah. Nah, I'm good, Chief. And I got a shield that I could be using, but why, you know? Alright, sweet. This game makes you think of Valheim, but blocky. Could be. I haven't played Valheim. I've seen Rookie play it, so I probably ought to play it one day just to experience more of the genre. Some people have called it the 3D Terraria. Perhaps. Alright, ooh, we got a castle here. Is it going to be dark on this island forever? Probably. Oh, see, look at that. Look at that. Isn't that, like, devious as hell? You could just be, like, walking there, and then, bam, you're in the crack of doom right there. This is the Ankle Destroyer Island right here. Alright, the building is pretty fun in Valheim. It's nice that things aren't too stuck to a grid so you can get creative. Yeah, I guess that is an advantage of not being a block game. Oh, that moon looks extra sinister in this biome or area. Ooh, spooky. See, look at that. There's probably like a spike pit down there. That would
Dance, motherfucker, dance! Dance!
Exactly. That's how ankles get destroyed right there. I wonder how many times that's happened in history where somebody's like made him dance with a gun. Oh, see, look at that. Bye-bye ankles. And I have to figure out how to get the hell out of here. Yeah, I saw that Robert Duvall died this Sunday, and that's kind of sad. I did like a lot of his movies. Speaking of like cowboy things. Alright. Ooh, there, look at that lava. Girl, look at that lava. Girl, look at that lava. I need to eat some berries. Well, how am I going to get up on that Tower of Evil right there? Wish I had a bed that I could skip time with. Instead of just falling into the void 6,000 times. Is there lava down there? Kinda. I know if I fall down there, I die. And yet, I'm still thinking of making the jump. What does that say? Lava IRL, you get cooked just being near it. Yeah, and you don't sink into it. You just kind of lay on there and get hibachi'd. But hopefully I don't ever have to come across any lava. Maybe stay away from Hawaii, and I think I'll be all right. All right. Oh, God. All right, we made it. I just don't think I should be doing this in the dark. But like I said, is it always dark here? Because it's like all sooty and ashy. It'll be quick. You'll probably be cooked before you even hit the lava. Well, yeah. I mean, we did learn this from, what's it called? The Revenge of the Sith, or whatever the third prequel movie is, where Anakin's just like on the shore there, and he catches on fire. Boom. I saw that last year when they re-released it. Pretty cool. Fun movie. And I'm not even a big Star Wars guy. I feel like Hayden Christensen got done kind of dirty because he did pretty good. Oh, what is this? Like a void block or something? Weird. He catches on fire because the lava like clips his pants. I thought it was because of the intense heat radiating from there. But then it's like, oh, he's cooked. He's cooked. I have the high ground, Anakin. Anakin takes a nap on lava. Yeah. Gets amputated. Takes a nap on lava. It's like, come on, man. I thought you were good. But he gets patched up. So all's well that ends well, right? It doesn't end well for a lot of folks, though. You were my brother, Anakin. I loved you. It is really sad how that turned out. Because it was all like a misunderstanding, as they say. Well, not really, but it was kind of... you could like vaguely say it was a misunderstanding. Like, Anakin kind of got tricked a little bit. He didn't read the fine print. He ordered that thing on Amazon without reading the reviews. It could happen to any of us. Man, I gotta say, this island is sinister as hell. But where do I go from here? There's that teleporter's there. Anakin was manipulated. He surely was, yep. Palpatine, master manipulator right there. How do you climb off of things? I don't know. But that's pretty much how the Sith operate. Yeah. Yep, that's their thing. I mean, he manipulated the whole, Galactic Empire and the Senate. So, Anakin shouldn't feel so bad about it, I guess. He kind of hoodwinked everybody. Except old Mace Windu. Well, he kind of did. Sort of. No, I don't know. I think Windu was going to do him. But Anakin kind of got in the way there. Someone in your middle school did a presentation on Dark Plagueis. Didn't know it was a meme. It's a meme? I don't know my Star Wars lore that well, but I kind of assumed that there was something to it, but I guess, did he just really feed him an entire line of bullshit? Man, that's dirty, even for the Sith. Uh-oh. See, I didn't jump properly there. Anakin told Mace that Palpatine was a Sith. Yeah, he turned him in, and then when they went to arrest him, he did the, oh, I'm just a helpless little shriveled prune that shot lightning out of my hand. No, he didn't. Yeah. And then, you know, oh, but how can you get, you're never going to save Padme. And then it's like, bam, dead. Q, thanks for the raid, dude. Where are you up to? Playing Pokemon Legends, ZA. Well, how's that going? Everybody check out Q. Cool squid follower. Actually, oh, well, I guess I'll need to fix that right there. But yeah, thanks for the raid. How's that? I'm in Hightail. They dropped a new update today, and I'm trying to checking it out in this island of ash and fire here. It's kind of cool. Hey, it's fun. Yeah, same. Yeah, thanks for the follow there. Welcome to Cade Willard. Yeah, I gotta say this, I wish it would get lighter on this island, but it is covered in ash, so I can't be too mad about it. But we were talking about how Anakin got totally fooled by a meme, apparently. Apparently Darth Plagueis was not real or something. Just remembered you were on an island just like this and fell into a bottomless pit. Yeah. They got, well, I just kind of fell into a pit, but it did have a bottom in this one. Luckily, we lived. Ankle's a little bit hurt, but nothing a couple berries wouldn't fix. According to Lucas, the reason Qui-Gon was even going to train Anakin, despite the Council's objection, was Qui-Gon was literally the only Jedi who's truly listened to the Force at that point. The rest have all become blind and political. Wow, so that is like a lot of organizations do like kind of just live on their own bullshit there. I kind of forgot about Qui-Gon Jinn, honestly. But Liam Neeson, cool actor. And apparently Darth Maul got done dirty too, or something like that. According to Lucas, the reason Qui-Gon was even going to... Okay, I already read that. He isn't on screen very long, but yeah. Yeah, I heard there was like a whole series about that, but dang, they got so much Star Wars lore, and how much of it is canon, they like change it, and it's like, I don't even know, man. It's crazy. Oh, that guy, he's calling upon the forces of darkness right there to obliterate me. The way these guys look really reminds me of Shadow of the Colossus and Ico a little bit. Oh, look, we got some cool pants. Ancient Steel Greaves. Hell yeah. Darth Maul is cool. He comes back in Clone Wars. Yeah, I never did see that. I heard it was amazing, though. Oh, wait, can I tame the skeletal horse? Or is it going to try to kill me? Well, it's not going to try to kill me, but I don't think I can ride it. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to slash you, buddy. Maybe it likes skeleton carrots or something. Clone Wars is fantastic. You like a shadow of a little larger than average. Yeah. He's not a Colossus, just mildly larger than average. Well. I gotta say, I love the hair on this horse. It's very, very dashing. The mane, I guess you'd call it. I'd let him into my emo band if I had one. Okay, so apparently you can get daytime on this island, and it looks really weird. What is this? Is this like sand? Clone Wars dives into a lot of the side stuff, like the Night Sisters, who were also dark side users, but separate from the Sith, and are basically witches. Interesting. I never did read what this was supposed to be. Can I get it before? Okay, ash and sand. All right, that sounds cool. You come to the island of ash and sand. Alright, what's the deal with this? Come on, guys. I'm sure we can come to an agreement here. Alright, I'm gonna use my... Oh, wait. I thought that was gonna be like a one-hit kill, and it did nothing. I was like, alright. Domain expansion. I don't even know what domain expansion is supposed to be. I just hear it, and it sounds really cool, so I repeat it. What is this? Is this like a... It's like a bowl with patches. This is straight out of Nightmare Before Christmas right here. I'm sorry. Wait, no, it's not a... It's a udder, so... Huh. Alright, so that attacked me on sight, but the horse did not. Interesting. Come on, horsey. Come on. You ran into lava to escape me. Dang, that's that's really sad when someone runs into lava to try to get away from you. Alright, I don't want to fight this mildly large fellow right here. Miku Patch Cow, yeah. I mean, it kind of does. And what's this? Is this like one of those frogs that you see down below? I need to be mining for some mithril or something here. A rhino toad. Okay, ouch. Alright, I need to go in. This thing's gonna kill me. I'm dying. I can't believe I'm actually dying. Someone said female deer don't lose their antlers, and I'm like, I don't think I've ever seen a doe around here with antlers. It's just like, yeah, well, I mean, he's right. They don't lose them because they don't get them. Any toad in this game that attacks you is a real pain in the ass. I don't know why. Maybe the developers really like toads or something, but they mess me up every time. All right, let's go hit. Okay, that's half their health right there. All right, there we go. Maybe they're thinking of a different species. Could be. Yeah, like, I think it's elk. The females can get antlers. Or no, reindeer. Reindeer. I know. Some reindeer females get antlers. But not like white-tailed deer like we have in the States, at least. Or mule deer, or anything like that. It was probably reindeers they were talking about. Yeah. Holy moly, we got... Oh, this guy. Alright. Respect the drip. Alright, I kind of think this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. All right, you get the cool attack. There you go. Yeah, very neat. It's like a Poe from Zelda, but menacing, and also knowing Jedi mind tricks. Dark Lord Wizard Drip, absolutely. That was a founding member of the Shadow Wizard Money Gang right there. Okay. I mean, I could go home and eat, but I guess I've got enough meat sticks here to last me a second. Oh, I got all of them, actually. Also, let me see what this armor does. 7, 13 health. So it's not as good as what I got. I came here with the better stuff here. So why would I change in that drip when I got the better stuff? Man, this like I it looks kind of snowy here, which is weird considering it's just ash though. Oh, and they got another one of those fellas. As cool as he is, I don't think I want to kill him. Something about how they were trying to say all Santa's reindeers are female because males lose their antlers, and somebody said only after like near the end of the winter, and that it doesn't really prove anything. I'm like, people have the strangest arguments. Yeah, I don't know if that's a good argument for it. Okay, so what's this guy's deal? Is he kind of like a smith or something? All right, you get down in the hole there. Ow! Hey, that's got some knockback, friends. Oh, and then we have mildly large fella over there. That's another one I need to get around to. I was gonna play Ico right after, or pretty much right after I played Shadow of the Colossus, but I never got around back to it. And it's a short one, so maybe I'll do that next, just so I can put off Sekiro a little longer. Oh no, I do like how this guy is just basically standing there. All right, if he doesn't want to fight, I don't want to fight. Let's just split it down the middle and say that half of Santa's reindeers are male and half are female. Ico's tough, really? I didn't know that. I thought it was a short, easy game. I guess I was wrong. Huh. Shadow of the Colossus wasn't too bad. But, you know, they are different games, I guess. Same universe. I think Ico is supposed to be like years later or something like that. All right, I'll take the bone fragments, leave the cannoli, or no, take the cannoli, leave the bone. I don't know. Oh, an onion. Oh, yes, I want to grow some onions. Yes, sir. And petrified logs, some deadwood. I think I need deadwood to upgrade my cart, maybe. So we'll just hold on to that. I came here for some other stuff, but I might enjoy that. You struggle with it, maybe just like, I don't know. Puzzle games can be kind of hard. For sure. And it is a puzzle game from what I understand. Unlike Shadow of the Colossus, which was not necessarily a puzzle game. Which, you know, it really wasn't. I mean, there were puzzles, but it's not a puzzle game. There were some parts of Shadow of the Colossus where I was like, what do I do now? And then somebody explained it. It's like, oh. Shadow is a prequel to Ico, yeah. Then after that, you can play The Last Giant Rat. Oh, okay, that sounds cool. I like rat. All right, I'm going to harvest some more of this deadwood since I got a stack of it. Or, not a stack of it, but I've got it in my inventory. Might as well fill a stack. So weird that the stacks in this game are 100. It just feels wrong. After playing Minecraft and Venti. Yeah, because I think I do need this to upgrade something. Or maybe to make some art. I don't know. But it's good to have... Wait. What was I even picking up there? Was I picking anything up? Is that just disappearing into the void? Ooh, that's a grimoire. That's a magic book. So you can get minions. That's cool. Who knew we were playing minions today? All right, where is this damn... What am I even... Huh? What happened to that wood, dog? That was the other game they made about having a pet giant rat, but even more huge, like, than you might think. Really, it's bigger than you might think, and it's called the giant rat. Oh, wait. I think I know what you're talking about. I think I saw somebody play that, maybe. Oh, I got burnt logs. Okay. But where are they going? Are they just disappearing into the void? I think they are. That's not supposed to happen. Hightail developers, I think you got an issue. Unless I'm just blind as a bat, which is true. But where? All right, I'm going to get rid of this oak log here. And then I'm going to try to get this burnt log. Okay, Oh, that's right. I upgraded my backpack. Or something. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on anymore. I guess I changed that. I think you can get another backpack. I'm losing my mind. But that's where it is, so now we know. And I have almost a whole stack of it, so that's good. He's talking about The Last Guardian. It's also in the Colossus world, but nobody's sure where on the timeline it fits. Yeah, I've seen somebody play that before. For a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'd play that. Why not? Oh, that's a mine shaft if I ever saw one. And I have. Okay. Let's get that up there. That's some dead wood. How would I get up there? I guess I'll just burn some of this cobblestone. Not like I need it for anything. And cobblestone's easy to just pie to get. It's easier to get than pie, actually. People don't really want to give up pies, but they'll give you cobblestone. You've seen more mine shafts than most people have forgot about. Yeah, exactly. What's up here? Ah, this tree that I was looking for. I think this is what I'm looking for. Get some of this dead wood. Yep. That's what I'm after. Honestly, the Shadow universe is pretty vague with this timeline. Just know that Shadow's the beginning. And Ico is the end, and I'm going to assume Guardian's in the middle. Who knows? But yeah, you're probably right. I do like the idea that it's in like this crater or valley or whatever. It was kind of sealed off. And then things just go on there till Ico. Well, I guess we're good on whatever that was. I could have grabbed my cobble, but like I said, it's easy to get. Let's go into that hole in the ground, shall we? Ooh, ow. Ow. How have I not died? Don't answer that. I don't tempt fate. Oh yeah, look at this. I kind of want these bars. Hold on, son. Where'd you find this? That's what I'll make my house out of iron bars. That'd be pretty edgy and cool. Ooh, ow. Of course, how am I going to get out of here now? I'll think about that later. Clang, clang, clang. The valley is really only SS. Oh, I thought Ico took place in the valley. My bad. Yeah. Damn, son, where'd you find these bars? There you go. There you go. Hey, Goldie, good to see you. I saw your base. It looked cool, man. A lot better than mine. I'm really making this complicated for myself getting out of here later, but whatever. Oh, I don't know if I want to go in the Baja Blast down there, though. Maybe I'll leave this bottom floor. I got enough bars. Spotted allium cat mushroom. A lot of mushrooms in this game. This has got That's another Terraria thing, I guess. It's got mushrooms galore. I still got to put a roof on. Yeah. Same. Ico takes place in the Forbidden Land, but not the same part to your knowledge. Okay. Okay, so the Forbidden Land is not the valley necessarily. It's the valley's part of the Forbidden Land, but okay. Okay, so this water is not toxic. That's good to know. Or at least not immediately. Ooh, bamboo log, tropical wood, some poison deadwood. Man, I could put that in my backpack. Roast vegetable? Don't mind if I do. Resist the temptation to swan dive into the Baja Blast. Yeah, I totally would though. Oh wow, look at those fish. They look pretty mean. I wonder if they'd attack me. That's how people die in horror movies, by the way, that make terrible decisions like that. Haven't found your house yet? It is so I think you're pretty much right next to spawn, yeah. Oh, so there's a limit on how far the map goes. That's interesting. All right. Well, when I head back there, I'll show you. It's not this Forgotten Temple Gateway, but yeah, it's well, that doesn't tell you anything, but I guess the map only shows so far when you're somewhere. Kind of weird. But it's pretty close to base. A potion of purification. I'm not sure what that's for. Hopefully I don't get like poison down here. All right, let's see if these fishy friends. Yeah, they do attack you. How could you? I mean, look at that. They look so friendly. I was hoping they didn't add hostile aquatic life, but they did. But you know, that makes sense. So that's one thing they got that Vintage doesn't. I don't think Vintage has any hostile fish. I mean, there's mods for sharks, but I don't want to install that. I don't want to get eaten when I'm swimming. Oh no, oh no. All right, so that's kind of where I came. This is a cool little spot, you know? Clang, clang, clang. Me when I get the Miku butt. I'm kidding. All right. Nothing in here. I think maybe that takes away your energy or something, because oh no, it's just a little bit of damage. Yeah. And it's not good for my armor, I'm sure. You'd be terrible to have your armor worn down by like thorns. That doesn't sound like very good armor to me. Okay, whoa. If you're looking for iron bars, this is your spot. They got iron bars here for days. And chains too. Wait, is that called what kind of mushroom is that? Glowing mushroom, but okay, just glowing. I thought it said gunge mushroom, and I was like, what a name is that? Poison nettle. I'm not sure what goes on in this here facility. Chain gang. Yeah, I guess I got enough chains here. Well, do I jump in the Baja Blast? I guess I do. Where I get eviscerated by freaking fish. Okay, they're not so tough, I guess. Oh, I like how they have like swirly eyes like anime. All right, am I out of backpack space already? I am, damn. All right, well, I don't think dead seaweed's good for anything. So I'll just take the raw fish. All right, what do we got in here? Nothing I really want to guess. Ooh. You know, I came here for Mithril, but I haven't seen a bit. I haven't seen any ore, come to think of it. Of course, we are in like a dungeon. I'm never gonna get out of here. Okay, so they don't immediately go for. Wait, okay, I got corrected immediately. Now listen here, you little shit. All right. Ooh, grilled fish. Don't mind if I do. Some silver bars. Some. Oh, adamantine. That's what it is. I got what I came for. All right, I'm gonna get rid of this armor because I don't need it, and it's not very good. All right. Let's put the grass there. Thorium hatchet. I'll get rid of the iron hatchet. It served me well, but you know, might as well take a thorium one. Silver ingot. I would take it. I'll take it. I'll just put the white clay up. There we go. And that fruit skewer, not worried about it. I could eat this fruit skewer. Oh, why did I break that chest? Why did it break, actually, come to think of it? Oh, because I put a torch down on its spot. That's weird as hell, man. Why does that do? That's a silly mechanic. You shouldn't be able to just put a torch down and have it explode a chest. All right, I'm going to need this cobblestone to get out of here. Charcoal. There. Slate rubble. Don't really want the slate rubble. Imagine the sushi fish source from the Baja Blast Pond. Man, that'd be the sweetest ever. I think people would live and die to cook for that. There's going to be a Netflix documentary about a sushi chef who looks for it. All right, and this torch. I wish the torch is automatically stacked. That would be nice. All right, and this iron hatchet, as much as I do think it's cool. Okay, come on, torches. Are we really doing this? All right, I'm just going to throw it in the water, and whoever fishes it up shall be King of England or something. That's not how that works. Blood sushi, like blood diamonds, yeah. So these are like predatory fish that live in pure Baja Blast. So they, you know, imagine that's got to be a tough animal right there. But delicious. All right. So I got 4 adamantine, which is not much, but it's a start, and I know it exists now, so. Let me find a good tunnel / cave. Oh, and I picked up some BS here. Oh, and I have not got my torches out. Oh, that's right, because I'm carrying this useless armor. There we go. It's not useless, but it's not useful to me. Okay. A million years in the future, out of the Mountain Dew factory, the wildlife is adapted to Baja Blast runoff. Yeah, I mean, you thought Chernobyl was a disaster. Wait till you hear about the Mountain Dew factory explosion. That was an ecological disaster / complete win, because now we have fish that are raised on Baja Blast. I do have a ludicrous number of ladders here. Maybe I should avail myself of them. Of course, I do have all this slate cobble. Maybe I'll just use that, huh? Oh, I'm like doing the dance right now. What the heck? Oh, because I got to the roof. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bam. So whenever I get down to 10, I guess that's when it's ready. All right. At least you can put them down fast. It really is, the controls are quite polished, I gotta say, for being an early access game at that, especially. All right, and I'm just gonna lay these out. Oh, didn't mean to leave every single one of my torches out. Well, I wanted more adamantine, really. If I can find another cave, I think that'd be good. Because as cool as the Baja Blast Emporium was, I think just a regular cave is more my speed. But where would I find such a thing? I might have to dig down into one. But usually, Not that I've played a ton of Hytale, but it seems like natural caving is better than like strip mining like you would in a Minecraft. Just like the London beer floods of 1803, history repeats itself in the Florida blast tsunami of 2077. Yep, I would be there for that one, but not too close, you know. But you know how they got like a wave on the Baja Blast logo? It's kind of like a premonition. It's kind of, you know, foreshadowing. That's the word I was looking for. All right, so here we are, heading into a cave, as you do. And then we have a goblin thing. There we go. And a rat. Don't forget your rat hides, boys. They need to put an oarfish on the can. Yeah. All right, wait, I don't need to kill the bat. The bat's fine. The bats don't really attack. All right, scrap mace, don't want that. Don't care. Why am I carrying around 5 skulls? I don't know, but I'm going to fix that. I wish it would actually drop stuff. There we go. I'm sure it'll try to make me pick that up on the way back. All right, here we go. Hey, Buncombe, good to see you. Okay. Okay, rat. All right, and we've reached the end of the cave. Damn it. I was hoping there'd be more. I could just dig more, but... Wait. Ooh, wait. What's this? Delectable rat meat. I shall feast upon it. Oh, we found some little these cocoon things. More meat. I mean, how much meat could one have in there? Sorry, bat thing. I didn't mean to kill you. But I did. So, I guess apologies aren't worth much then. Feast, indulge. Firmly grasp the rat. Feel it yield between your teeth. Oh, and a gigantic spider. Gotta have a gigantic spider in a game like this. Hope they never add them to Vintage Story though. Well, I guess they kind of have those creepy crawly things, which the name escapes me for some reason. Shake the rat, yes. Well, I gotta find another cave here. Actually, maybe I should just drop my stuff off at the house and then head back here. Maybe make an adamantine sword. No, I think you need 5 at least for a sword or something like that. And that's a cave that I've been down before, I'm pretty sure. And there, you know, goblin fella. Alright, where... Alright, I'm kind of in like a weird basin. What is that? That's purple. Oh, that's blue. So that's like kind of... Yeah, that's a warp right there. Maybe we could go to that. And that's the Forgotten Temple Gateway. And there's a horse with a menacing health bar. So for whatever reason, that's just glowing purple up there. All right, I could find my portal here, but I think I'll just go to the desert real quick. And I do kind of hate the desert in this game because everything is venomous. But I'm wearing full thorium armor, which does give you some resistance to that. So I guess we'll have to... I hate these things so much. So I'm not even going to kill it. I'm not going to dignify it with the response. I'm just going to leave. Well, it's going to give me tongue lashings on the back, and I'm going to feel weirded out by it. Okay. That's enough of that. Okay. It's kind of at the weird junction of a mysterious forest and Look how many void creatures are flying out here tonight. Oh, well, that's not. That's like a venomous deal right there. I'm pretty sure that's going to try to ovipositor me, and I don't like that none at all. So no. Oh Lord, yeah. We're gonna find a teleporter and get the hell out of here. Okay, see, it's trying. It was trying right now, bro. I'm envenomated down. Could be worse things to be aided though. All right, I made it alive. I'm taking damage though. And apparently all the ops know where my base is. But anyway, here. So wait, is that your base? That'd be crazy. No, that's like a goblin one. So I'm basically at the Forgotten Gateway thing. And you're near spawn somewhere, I think. So we're actually like pretty much neighbors. Let's see. That can't be yours, right? It is. So yeah, we're right next to each other. No, this is a goblin thing. This isn't your base. Your base is nicer than this. Your base is here. I remember it's pretty much right next to spawn. It's by the tree people. Oh. Yeah, this is it, I'm pretty sure. I didn't know there were tree people around here. Oh, I guess they're back there, huh? I should say hello to the tree people. Hello, tree people. Oh, here's where you can buy recipes. All right, I'm going to have to buy some recipes from these guys at some point. Yeah, yeah, that's pretty cool here. I am not going to burn down their house or rob them much, or maybe at all. We'll see. We'll see. You elf monkey fellows. Yep. I didn't even know these guys were here, honestly. Kind of a cool little place. Swag apartment. Lettuce seeds, cabbage seeds. There's nothing here too exciting. Nothing that I would want to anger them for. And I'll have to come back and buy some recipes, like I said. Might be fun to make apple pies once in a while. Right in your back. They literally is. I did happen to see your mine shaft here. Pretty cool. But I guess I'll go back to my base. Jump in? Okay, yeah, sure. Let's check it out. Not literally jump in, right? No, that's totally on me. All right. Didn't put water down there. Yeah. Let me grab my stuff here. I don't know if it'll despawn, so I'll hurry back. Let's see. No, it's this way. I have the habit of going in the wrong direction. Not literally. Yeah. I was like, should I go down the ladder? Yeah. Well, he did say jump in. Yeah. Well, it was a fun trip down, I guess. That's a deep hole. We have the hordes of hell here. I'm being chased around like it's Deliverance here. Can you? No, you cannot firmly grasp the rat. Sorry. You can't tame them. All right. Let's try this again. More carefully this time, though. Oh, whoa. It almost happened again. Is it just me, or do they make you drop more stuff now? Kind of crazy. It didn't seem like you lost as much inventory in Death in the Past. But anyway, oh yeah, you got like a fire elemental right down here. That's cool. I'm gonna kill him. He'll respawn. Very good, very good. And 2 iron ingots. Why not? This is a cool way to get down. And there's plenty of ore here too, it looks like, so. Not bad, not bad. Wonder if they'll ever add like elevators. That'd be cool. Oh, you can sprint up a ladder though. That's neat. I like that. Trying to right click on things. I wonder if those animals have grown yet. Hopefully 1 or 2 of them have. Oh, that's right. I got a little baby pig on me too. I need to put him up. Yeah, little pig's been through the fires of hell and down a 100-foot ladder. Got a hog in a box. You could say things are going pretty good for me. Well, he wants to give me some void essence, but I'm afraid I don't think I can. Well, let's see. What do we got here? I'll get rid of this blue common mushroom. I don't really need those. Hot hog. Yeah. Alright, we're going to put him right here. There we go. And I need some turnips to tame those. And I need 3 lettuce to tame the sheep. The horse has been tamed, but it's a little baby. It's a little baby horse. And this chick here hopefully grows up one day, but I'll probably need another one. So, yeah. But we're in the rice business right now, so let's go ahead and grab that. Man, my inventory is so full I can't even hold the essence of life. Oh, wait, what the hell? Man, I live in a bad neighborhood. There goes 10% of my armor durability just for the hell of it. 20% if you count the ladder. But that's well, it's not just armor either. That's the worst part. But they gotta give you a penalty for dying, so understandable. All right, let's burn this adamantine before I lose it. And this grimoire, I'll put in the item chest here. And what are we doing with our essences here? Just the fire essence and stuff. I guess we got here. Doesn't matter too much what chest you put things in, because it mostly just works together. All right, we'll go ahead and use all this life essence to buy more seeds, though. So how much do we got? Enough rice? I don't think I do. Did I even harvest that? What happened to my backpack? Is my backpack gone? It's disabled in this context. Oh, okay. Weird. Oh, there's different kinds of iron too. Horizontal and vertical. I didn't know they were different. You learn new things. All right, let's go ahead and put this chest here. I'm gonna go ahead and put the iron in it. And the burnt wood in, etc., etc. And the rails, because I don't need to be carrying those around. The sunflowers I'll hold on to. I'll put the spears up in here. And the beef. Go there. Medium leather. Just my gigantic pile of leather here. I guess I should clean this out every once in a while. And put it in my leather chest. Okay. And I'm going to plant my onion. Put my fish up. Where is the fish going? There it is. All right. Potion. What does a purification potion do? I don't know, but I'm putting it in the box. Okay. And I guess this is kind of like an extension of the building materials, so we can get more resin in there too. I don't know why I'm carrying these sunflowers around. I thought I could turn them into life energy, but nope. I mean, maybe they'd be good for like bees, but you can get more sunflowers. They're not hard to find, so whatever. Bye bye. Oh wait, I wonder if you can scrap them. Probably not. No. Actually, not much you could scrap. All right. What do we got going on here? Let's check this adamantine out. Yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted. It requires a high quality pickaxe to break, and I do have a high quality thorium pickaxe. Yep, we're gonna have to go back there in the scorched lands. But I got a teleporter, so why not? Let's plant some onions. What's our rice situation looking like? 20. I know I had more rice, dog. What happened? Did I not harvest? Oh wait, I forgot to pick it up. Oh man, if that had despawned, I would have been not happy. All right. Okay, we're close. We're close. So I guess I'll need. We'll just do another 8 just to be safe. And then I can grow the rest of it in cotton when the time comes. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. And then cotton. Every bit I can get. All right. There we go. Got my hoe out, which I don't know why I carry this thing around everywhere. I'm going to stop doing that. It's wasting a spot. All right. Onion, cottonseed. I shouldn't have put it away. That's all right. And since these aren't permanent seeds, it doesn't matter where you put them. Some of them are, well, quasi-permanent. If you hit them accidentally, then they're not permanent, right? But like these wheat seeds here, that you just harvest them and it keeps growing. I like that you just squeeze green crystals into living things. Yeah. And those living things give out green crystals. It's just kind of crazy. It's a circle of life. I still don't know what the deal with this chicken coop is, but I'm sure it's going to be pretty poggers. All right. And let's get all this hydrated. All right, there we go. I guess we'll put the wheat with the other wheat. There. Well, I didn't have anything else. So, all right. 6, that's enough for... Maybe I could... Do I got any turnip slots left? No, I don't. I would plant some turnips if I had the space. Well, I do, but I, you know... Oh, wait, here we go. I'll plant 2 turnips so I can teach those hogs what's for. Oh, you can only grow 1. Well, okay. 1's enough, probably. All right. There we go. This world runs on crystals and also powering them. Yep. It's a crystal charges world. You're just living in it, man. You got to join the ranks. All right, those mushrooms are still here. I guess I could... Can I eat these? No, I could just make a skewer out of them, but I'm just going to plant them. Actually, yeah. Why am I throwing them away when I can just plant them and have some funky blue mushrooms around my crib here? All right. Back to the adamantine mines, I suppose. Are there any more berries here? I feel like the berries are kind of a nice little pick-me-up, and you don't have to plant them. It's like there's free food everywhere, man. It's so nice. Probably ought to repair my pickaxe, though. And the sword is looking pretty bad, too. And my armor. So let's go ahead and use all these repair kits, I guess. Do I want to... Yeah. I saw a news segment telling people not to eat random shrooms on the ground because there's a rise of shroom-related poisonings. For real? I thought everybody knew not to do that unless you know exactly what you're doing. Well, yeah. If you don't know, don't eat the mushroom. And if you think you know, maybe you don't. Because a lot of really poisonous ones look like totally fine ones, so you better be on top of your shit. I do like that they're adding mushroom trips to Vintage Story, though. That's going to be funny. You can't tame these rabbits. I just killed it, though. Because I wanted the meat. Ripped bun, yeah. Rest in pepperoni. Alright. Well. This dang crossbow's busted. I'm going to put it in my busted shit chest. I don't think I have any arrows anyway, so. Alright. Back to the adamantine mines. Yeah. Rest in peace. Oh, wait, I keep forgetting to change my teleporter. We're going to put it to that island. Alright, now we need to find a hole. And get up in it. Or just start digging, I guess, but much more streamlined to just find one. And of course we got the Drip Lord over here. I just love these guys. They look so cool. Oh, what's this? It's my escape, that's what it is. Oh, wait, no. I'm getting teased by potential caves here. Watch out for this dang lava. You know, they're probably not going to find a lot of caves on a high mesa or plateau like this. But, yeah. Damn, those things are pretty fast, aren't they? For a gigantic cow creature. And persistent. Alright, if you want to die so much, have at thee. Alright. What's that? Oh, that's one of those mildly large fellas. Alright, I do love this view. Let me crank our view distance up here a little bit. Let's see how things really look. If I have it enabled on the server to go that far. Maybe I do. Oh, that's kind of neat. It kind of slowly fades it in. That's cool. Yeah, that's a little more breathing room right there. It's a pretty big island, come to think of it. Well, it's more like a chain. Oh, wow, and they got all this over here, too. It's kind of like more like a volcanic lands kind of deal. Let's go over there. I'm going to try to jump over this. If I die, well, feel free to call me an idiot. All right, I lived. Okay. What's on door number 3 here? I wonder if adamantine armor gives you some fire resistance. That'd be kind of cool. Does cobalt give you ice resistance? Because I'm pretty sure thorium gives you some poison resistance. 27%, 15. So let's see, 27, 15. So 32, 42, 44, 54, 55, 75% poison resistance all in all. If it adds up. So, not bad. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine going down in there? I think it's just water maybe, but getting your way out of there would suck. I don't know why they put all these random cracks in the land. Just to mess with you, I guess. Ooh, boy. Yep, fell right down in one of them, but instead of water, lava. Yeah, if it's lava, good luck getting out. Oh, see, I'm talking shit here. And the land punishing me for it. Oh, wow, those look mean as hell right there. You think they're hostile? I wouldn't want to. No, I'm not. No. Have a good day, sir. What? Oh, cinder. I was going to say, what biome is this? Cinder waste. I think maybe any cinder thing could possibly give you the adamantine, maybe. What is this? Is this more random cinder stuff? The greatest VTuber that ever lived? I'm kidding. Oh my god. I just fell down a hole. I gotta be more careful. They look friendly, yeah. Give them a little head pat right there. And here's the desert. Many a Khajiit has enjoyed the deserts over there with their skooma and such. That looks like a structure. I was honored on this day to have Milo die in my shaft. Oh my god, cursed it. That desert looks really cool. I gotta say, Hightail, good job on the whimsical lands, I guess. Settings, biomes, whatever you want to call them. They do look pretty cool and fun. And stuff. Alright, I'm gonna see how tough one of these guys is. I gotta know. Is he gonna go for it? No, that dang frog will. Oh, and we got the skull from Crash Bandicoot that had or the mask that had like a bad day. Alright, whatever, it's dead. I guess the slug fella might not want a piece, which is fine. Look at that. That's a... Yeah, but you know, I guess if they're... Now that thing, on the other hand... you can book them. Yep. I do hate those frogs. And their subterranean variety, or cousins, or whatever, are just as annoying. Like to put their tongue in a pair of pliers and cut it off. Die. Alright. What a nice looking desert, though. And here we are on this island of Ashen. Oh, look at that. I wonder what that is. It is called a fire log. Well, that sounds cool. Well, I mean, they're all fire logs if you put them in a fire. Duh. I'm going to stand under this tree as I'm cutting it down. Do you think I'll be okay? I was okay. Oh, and it even dropped the neighbor down, too. Well, free wood. I'll take it. It will make great fuel for my adamantine if I ever find any. Oh my! See, look, I almost got freaking zeroed right there. Damn. Damn. Could have had a Khajiit vacation, but you're slumming in the Ashlands with a Dunmer. That's right. Here we are in Vardenfell. Post-explosion of the Red Mountain. Man, this is the kind of place where you might wake up dead. Yeah. Oh, look, copper. I'm a copper miner. Might as well grab that. Look at that. Look at that. That is so evil. That is... Ooh. No me gusta nada. You can either be a fire-logged or waterlogged. The choice is yours. Yeah, I think waterlogged might be better. Have I already been to that one right there? New undead memory, undead pig memory collected. Uh-oh, that's not good. Not even last night's storm could wake you. Yeah. Well, thanks for the update, Jube. Man, I was reading, and apparently he like turned into a saint for killing all the cliff racers. Or ending the cliff racer scourge. I'm not sure if he actually killed them all, but that's kind of wild. Wow, look at that. That biome just like immediately ends. It's like, we're in the trippy forest and then we're in the desert. Just like, bam. Yeah, I have been here before, come think of it. Because I've seen this. And that's where, actually, this is where I swam across to get back home. So I'm still on this damn island. Can I escape the island? Could go back south, I guess. I probably will. I just gotta be very, 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 very careful. And sometimes, like, my space bar doesn't register when I jump. Like, I've noticed on my keyboard, some keys don't register sometimes. I'm not sure if it's just because it's a wireless one or I've just pressed the key so many times they're dying. I'm not sure. Vote him off the island. You are not the survivor. Damn, why didn't he do that before they pecked me to death? I love the gif of the guy running from a tornado of cliff racers. Yeah. Cliff racers were really, really annoying. So I guess making Jube a saint for getting rid of that scourge makes a lot of sense. They just made him a little more annoying than they had to. I'm not gonna kill this freaky thing right here because it's not tried to attack me, and I don't think I don't know if they drop anything cool, but we're just gonna have a moment of mutual respect right here. Now see that? At least it doesn't have lava at the bottom of it. I wonder if there's a cave there. Probably, maybe. I guess I could find out. How much cobble do I got? 80? Yeah, I can make my way back up. Alright, so it's time to dig down. Ooh, ouch. Don't you hate when that happens? Okay, here we are. Just in this plateau area again. As you do find yourself. You know what? Let's try to go over here. Let's mix it up a little bit. Let's just go this way. Let's go west. If that Miku cow doesn't try to kill me and these guys. Maybe I should like eat some food so I can get extra energy. And just well, I guess that doesn't give you energy, does it? All right, whoa. I feel like I've done this before. Probably have. And just got turned around or something. Actually, I have. Yeah, that's what happened. And then I went left there. Well, this time I'll try to... Whoa, my god damn. You really got to be on your toes here. Look, I bet that goes straight to... No, it doesn't. Okay. All right. Well, at least there's water here. So it might be... Oh, wait, look at that. Is that adamantine? Do I spy with my little eye? Let me see if I can hang off here. Okay. This volcanic cobble is actually kind of hard to get through. Because if it was just like other kind of dirt, I think this thorium pick would be just chewing it up. All right, how close are we? Oh, we're yeah, that's how close. Yep, I think we're in the money right here. Now, okay, I did have the inventory, thankfully. Oh, and it's in some cooled magma. That sounds cool. I mean, it is cool. It's cool. It says it right in the name, so, you know. Sorry. All right, let's jump up here. Almost got bleeded right there. Whoa. All right, other than that, wait, hold on. Did I see? No, I'm just imagining ore now. All right. Yeah, this might be tough. I don't know if I can make this jump. Well, we're going to find out. That magma is cool as hell. Yeah. Which is to say it's really warm. All right. Rock and roll. Well, it cost me every bit of ankle strength that I had, but there we go. What do we got going on here? Okay, so this is our next jump. This one will probably kill me or put me in the water, but that's the price we pay for risking it all for the biscuit. Oh yeah, this was a terrible idea. Oh, but we made it. Okay. Probably ought to eat a little meat snack here. Kind of running out of food, aren't I? I got some raw beef and wild meat. Maybe I could make a campfire or something. Okay. Oh, and I got 2 pies. That's right. There's got to be a better way. Oh, and it's getting... I hate that it's getting dark, though. Don't get dark on me. I'm scared of the dark, man. Mostly not... mostly just don't want to get attacked by those ravenous creatures, but... Testing those knees, yeah. Oh, you took an arrow to the knee? Well, I took multiple 20-meter drops to the knee. How about that? Who's got worse knee pain? Huh? Okay, see, I almost was bold and tried to make that. You know, if I... No. I was going to say, I could... Okay, I would have been okay. No. No. Nope. All right. Man, this is like the Shattered Plains or some shit right here. Maximum exploding knees. Yeah, I'm not going to fight that guy because knowing my luck, he'll just like knock me off the damn island. All right. And I don't think there's anything cool down there except just water. And that's not that interesting. Oh, this guy's got like a freaking gun. And a cool hat. You know, I don't know what the lure of Hytale is, but I'm sure they got something cooking, right? They must. Alright, well, oh, look at that. That's interesting. What is that? Is that mithril? No, it's sapphire. And some other blue crystal shards. Oh, more adamantine, though. I'm happy for that. Okay. What's next? Don't really want to fight those guys, but if there's a cave down there, I got to do what I got to do. You'd think the water would kind of chill out and settle down for a second, but it's content to just float. Okay, we're in a cave. Home sweet home, so to speak. Oh, you know what? I am carrying a portal with me. So if it ever gets too froggy, I can just teleport out of here. I can just be like, bye. I would expect to see more like copper and iron at least. It's kind of weird how devoid of ore this is. But I say that, and there's some adamantine. Do they have anything else here? I mean, certainly, right? Actually, I don't think I can even use this right now, because I think you got to upgrade your workbench to a higher level before you can make adamantine armor. And let's just say I haven't done that, probably. All right, well, at least we got out good. What is this? This is some burnt wood, probably. All right, now we got to be on the watch for falling down into the pits again. Watch out. Watch out. Is that an exploding snail? Or is it just that one that chases you forever until you die? I don't know. I'm going to leave him alone, though. I'm not in the mood for escargot anyway. Slugma. Oh, I see these frogs. I don't like them much at all. Okay, so I almost fell into the void right there. I got to be more careful. I guess that's that. That's the other island. So I guess this is all sort of in the umbrella of like whatever that is. It started with a C, and I've forgotten. Cobblemon crossover, yeah. Can't wait for Cobblemon and Hytale. You know somebody's probably gonna do that if they haven't already started. And I bet it worked pretty good. They could make them more detailed at least, maybe. But Cobblemon is still Hytale still, you know, very early access. So, well, pretty early access. They're still adding a lot of stuff that you would expect that they'd already have, like the taming mechanism they finally had today. All right, whoa. That was the date, yeah. Yep, because I restarted the server yesterday to, you know, make sure and check if it had an update, and there was no update. I was like, huh, that's interesting. And then I, you know, before I started the day, I was like, all right, we'll give it a shot. Let's just see. And it was like, oh, well, there's an update. All right, cool. And then I loaded the game launcher, and it's like, well, we got our update number 3 today. Pretty sure. Let's see. How am I going to get across there? I guess I could just swim and climb. But I feel like that'd be a betrayal of everything I've been doing. Let's cobble our way over there. Reminds me of when I was in the end one time in Minecraft, and I didn't have a good way to get back to the center end island, so I just made a bridge all the way from the end islands to the center, and that took a while. And it was stressful, because as you know, if you fall into the void, you lose everything. So that was a moment there, but we made it. I hope they flesh out the villages more so I can civilize the elf monkeys and give them blue jeans. That would be the coolest thing ever. I hope they do that too. Because elf monkey people in blue jeans, that sounds pretty rad, honestly. Maybe some sunglasses too. All right. Well, that looks interesting. There's like some purple glow over there. I guess I should... Well, actually, there is a limit to how many portals you can put down, so you don't want to be putting them everywhere. All right. Do you think we could make that jump? Not a chance, friends. But I could bridge it pretty close. Yeah, that's a little bit too far. A bridge too far, as you might say. I figure if I'm gonna make anything, I'm just gonna finish it. So there you go. Limit globally or per player? I think per player. You know, have you been to the have you been in the teleporter to that like magical mystical village with the elf monkey people? No, okay. Well, I'll show you that. It's right. There's portals all over the place, but there's one right next to my base. That's why I built it. But there's a thing in the center there, and for every new kind of creature you see, you get what's called a memory. I'm sure you've seen that. And then you drop your memories off on that thing, and then it gives you like options to upgrade things and more portal capacity and that sort of thing. Man, I'm gonna have a hard time getting over there, aren't I? Well, 45. Oh, what's that? Oh, that looks cool. It's glowing green. There's probably some cool stuff over there. I'll never know though, because I'm not going over there. Forget that. I should, but I won't. Now, if I could fly, well, that'd be one thing. But alas, no Elytra. I don't know if they even have Elytras in here. Or anything like it. It'd be cool, though. I might need to mine some more cobblestone here. Okay, we're gonna say that's good right there. And can I get over there with 11? No, but I do have some more volcanic cobble, so we'll make it. But it won't be pretty. They're elves, but not only are they monkeys, but they're also plants, and they're the fruit of the tree they live in. Yeah, it's a complicated thing. I have, read some like universes where elves are actually kind of plants. You know, they grow them out of the ground and stuff, and that's kind of neat. Depending, because there's like grass elves and there's forest elves, and they just kind of mess with it. I like when you plant this, or put this volcanic cobble down, that it just kind of like puffs a little ash. Okay, so I've made we're over here, I've made, well, a quasi diving board. We're not quite at the diving board stage though, but I can make that and survive that fall. So I think I'm going to end up making a portal here anyway. Ouchies. What are these? Probably like some poison tree fruits. They got a lot of poison stuff going on here. And you know what? I bet that wood would look really cool if you like had a wizard house or something. But I do not. Okay, yeah, got another memory. An undead chicken. That sounds like something I want. Can I capture this thing? Can I just humiliate this chicken? No. What if I died to an undead chicken? That'd be crazy. I wouldn't like that. Gonna need that wood. Yeah. Well, there it is. And take the old stone bridge. Actually, might make a portal here. This is kind of a cool area. And I have a feeling it's pretty easy to die here. So it might be handy to get back soon. And we got these guys. I have a lot of fellas using cobalt around here. A lot of thorium. There we go. Fatal blue right there. And did we get a grimoire out of this guy? No, but that's fine. I don't care. I'll take this wood though. Petrified log. Alrighty. Yeah, this looks absolutely depressing. Great place for a portal. Okay, right here. And we're gonna call this Purple Burn Bill. I don't know. We're gonna warp home. Yes, sir. After I take a quick look around. If I can find a cave, I will do so. But yeah, what a miserable spot. Oh, wait, you know that green glow there? I guess that's another opportunity to see what that other thing on. I bet that's the same thing that was on the side of that other mountain. This is the perfect place for an evil wizard spot. You're 100% right. And that might be one right there. But yeah, this is definitely a one-stop shop for evil wizards right here. Or close to it anyway. And I think we got something going on there. It's, the fact that it's dark makes it kind of hard to tell. I am going to check that out. I bet that's just like some green crystal fragments that I don't care about, but whatever. I'm going to check it out. Watch out for the lava, by the way. Mind the gap. Okay. What's the deal? Oh, there's another green one over there. Okay, here we are. This is iron, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's iron. Don't really need it. But I'd feel guilty throwing it away, so we'll go ahead and grab it. All right, let's just make our way up here. Okay. Oh, here's a nice cave. Tempting as it is. And that's like slate or cobble or something. So the moon does have phases. That's kind of crazy. Oh, there's some green glow right there. That's an enemy, though. You don't think it was an enemy that I saw all the way off there? That's like an alchemist fella right there. Those are potions right there. Ouch. Thanks for the Molotov cocktail to the forehead. Burnt skeleton alchemy. Okay, now this guy is cool. I'll grant you that. But okay, he's gonna kill me. Nope, we're not tangoing with this fella. Nope. Nope. Bye-bye. That's where a bow would be useful. Or a tactical nuclear weapon. Okay, we got some iron. I mean, I do want to explore here, but I also don't want to get killed, and I don't have that much food left, so it's like, do you risk it? I should come back here with a crossbow. Now this looks cool. And you can steal that too, I think, so. Pretty neat little area. And you can sit it to stuff. That's like, yeah, look at that. That's a screenshot. Maybe. Alright, ooh, what's that? The old dusty library. You could break these things open, and I bet there'll be like apples and stuff in some of them. Or like berries and leather. You know. Would you eat a berry out of one of these things? I don't think I would. I'd imagine it'd be cursed or something, but I just did, so who really knows? But yeah, this has got some Solitude of Wizard Fortress thing going on here. Now, the question is this green all those weird alchemist guys, or is it some crystal formation? I just don't know. All I do know is I'm out of portals and I'm a long way from home. Yeah. You would? Okay. Well, then you'd probably survive. I just kind of want to know what one of these green things is before I head back to the base. Oh, goodness. Okay. Okay. Whoa, easy. Oh, that's one of those green shattered crystals. They don't go in the lake of lava. Jeez, man. Jeez. You're almost a marshmallow there. We're not in Arkansas anymore. No, sir. Well, I'm not going to make it over there. But it does look, I can kind of tell it's a crystal. I don't know if it's an emerald.
Are you winning, son?
Hey, Chris, good to see you. We're doing okay. You know, trying not to get absorbed into the pool of lava, mostly. Thinking about heading back to the base. If I can figure out how to get there. Kind of in the middle of a very terrible location. But Purple Burnville is the portal name, so that's where we're trying to make it. The rivers are lava, yes. Thankfully, the floor is not quite yet lava, but the rivers, they're lava. Oh, wait, what the hell? That's a big dude right there. It's a mildly large dude. It's not a colossus, I wouldn't say. I could kill this guy. Want to play the floor is lava? Yeah. Yeah, I can't reach into holes. Yeah. It's a little... It's a bit of a wholesale. And not like Costco. Yep, see that would have whacked me. Thanks for the thorium ingot and 8 skulls, 8 piles of skulls. Really want that. Can we hope to find some adamantium here or something? Is that salt? Would that be no, that's not salt. I'm not even gonna look. Of course it's not. We're not that lucky. Poor guy got his ankles taken out. Yep. Mr. Achilles there. He just found out the hard way. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and drop this what do we got here? Pile of skulls, because I don't want the skulls. Why would I want the skulls? I'm not building any evil wizard towers anytime soon. You need those piles of skulls? Alright, alright. I will drop them off at your place. I'm not gonna ask what you're doing with them, but at Waffle House, here's your pile of skulls. Your order, sir. Excellent service. And you want gravy with that door? Those are your new wind chimes. All right, that's pretty metal, I guess. All right, there's Purple Burnville. That's where I meant to be going. I like how there's like semi-epic music going on in the background. I have only 1 pie left, and then I starved to death. Very necromancer core, yeah. Along with that purple wood, I think you'd be looking pretty menacing, honestly. And the little elf monkey people be like, kind of regretting letting him move in next door. It's like, okay, we thought this guy, he was gonna be chill, but now he's got a tower of skull wind chimes and evil purple wizard wood on everything. So, like, did we make a good move there? Oh no! Oh, this guy right here! Holy moly, this guy! All right, that guy looks cool as hell. He deserves to live here. I should have let him kill me. Elf monkey HOA is gonna flip. Yeah, and they do flip all the time, being that they're monkeys, but this time it's gonna be different. Our benevolent ruler. They'll think to themselves, yeah, surely. Finally, our benevolent ruler come to save us. More adamantine, thank you. Iron gauntlets, don't need them. Bone fragments, probably don't need. Oh, look, a potato sprout. Bros, we're in Potatoville. We're in Potatoville. All right, I'm gonna go put those bone fragments in there. Oh, I do kind of like those Lost Civilization torches. I'm gonna go ahead and put that right in here, if I could. What kind of torch is that? An ancient torch? Whatever. It's all torches. Bro. Next stop, Tater Town. Yep. We are gonna have potatoes. I think that's a civilization changing moment when you get potatoes. Followed by Spudville. Yeah. I shall name our civilization Idaho. Yes. Very good, very good. All right, but I do need to get back to the portal of Purple Burnville, or else, what if I died out here with that single potato, and I couldn't plant it back? That'd be pretty sad. Especially since I don't have potatoes unlocked yet. My farm cart's not good enough. I don't have enough cotton. Or rice, technically. Well, I guess the rice will be in by now, but I need more cotton before I can unlock potatoes. I was going to say, I wonder what's on this direction, but it's not really going to show you much, is it? I mean, I assume... Oh, wait, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know how the map really works in Hytale. Like, is there a set world size, or is it more or less infinite, or what? I don't know. I just don't know. Oh, stay away from that freaky frog. And that alchemist. This guy, I really want to kill him. But he's going to kill me if I'm not careful. Okay. Oh, and the freaky frog's going to get me. Dude, if that frog did me in, I'd be so mad. All right, I have to eat this pie before he kills me. Unfucking believable. I'm getting actually mad right now. I hate those things, man. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little salty. All right, calm down. But I really do. That's a good plot for a horror movie. Yeah. All right. Ooh, I'm gonna enjoy cooking that thing. At least I give you 3 medium hides for it. All right. Well, we survived, guys. All right. What's in the chest? Linen scraps, thorium helmet. Hey, I'll take that. Don't mind it. Linen scraps. Fur, why not? More. This is pretty good loot right here. I really do hate those frogs, though. I wish them all very not alive. All right. Let's go this way. If I just need to get to that portal, man. The potato must live on. Of course, we have 0 food here, so I have to actually be selective about what I land on, too. And I got to watch out for those dang cows. All right, I think we're going to take the coward way down. Or maybe the wise way, depending on how you look at it. Alright, there we go. Could get a little bit of cheeky iron up there. As a miner, I kind of feel obligated to. So, there we go. Alright, where is this portal? Oh, and we did get to find out these crystal things too. Yeah, these aren't really amazing. I think do I have any green shards? That's not the same thing there. All right, oh wait, does it not give you nothing? Weird. I'm gonna watch out for these guys. And the thorns. Yeah, this is and the Baja Blast River. You gotta watch out for this area, man. Dangerous. But I'm thinking I see the light at the end of the tunnel, which could be an oncoming train. You never know. Oh, there's our... Thank you. Let's see. Do I have any space in my backpack? Yeah, I do. Maybe, maybe I'll grab a seed here. Or it's a fruit. I don't know if you can plant them or not, but you can eat them, and I'm going to. Wait, can't? I don't know how it works, actually, but whatever. This horse, I think we have an understanding, so I'm just going to leave him in peace. Oh man, it feels so good to be back. Of course, I do live in a very dangerous neighborhood, so I could be assaulted at any time. Poison tree fruit, not actually poison. Yeah, the tree's poisonous. The fruit, yeah, it's not a poison tree fruit. It's a poison tree fruit. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go ahead and drop all this metal off here and smelt this adamantine, which I can finally make something out of. And what are we gonna make out of it first? Can I make anything out of it first? Yeah, it's a thought. What would I need to armor? That's right. Well, not armor. Weaponsmith, blacksmith. All right, what do I need to make an adamantine? Oh man, that looks epic as hell. It's not as epic as literally epic mithril sword, but blacksmith anvil tier 3. So what do I need for tier 3? I need a couple more essence ice and essence. You know what? I'm gonna try to grab these essences. Man, I gotta do something about this. I get attacked by a wolf and a orc every time I come home, which gets dangerous. I think I'll get those essences and then I'll call the stream for tonight. I was thinking about ending it here, but we're so close. I might as well, right? All right. I wish that horse would grow up so I could ride it around and be terrified at its danger. Wait, hold on. Well, I could tame one pig. So which one? There you go. You are tame now. All right, let's go ahead and put this other stuff up. Oh, a steel helm. Not as good as thorium, however. I should probably recycle that, but anyway. Fire log. Let's go ahead and put it in the building material chest here. Let's see. Did I really not have any cinder cloth scraps left? That's crazy. Iron ore goes in the old fire pit. Sapphire goes with the golem stuff. Oh, I had a zephyr. Oh, that's neat. I killed a lot of these golems. I'll show you that. Let's see. Let's put our meat up real fast, and our beef, and our chicken. You know, I guess I had some healing potions. If I would have died holding those healing potions and not even thinking about them. Crazy. Anxious, still curious. I should probably like recycle that, but I think I'll just put it up. How about that? And then we're getting our backpack. Get this stuff out. I'll take these skulls to Goldie real fast. Torch. I'll just put the torch on the ground. Bam. And these bone fragments gonna put up here. I should probably make more food, considering I am on the ragged edge of death. So we'll make a few more. Oh, and I'll plant my potato. I'm excited about that, actually. Put this leather there. All right, let's take a quick little look-see. Maybe that chicken's grown up by now too. No. How does that work, by the way? I don't know. All right, onions. Love to see it. Of course, the problem is once I plant this potato and grow it, I'll not be able to plant any more potatoes until I get another potato thing. But such is life, right? All right. Okay. Let's go ahead and water everything. And then turn every bit of life essence I can get into cotton. Such is the way of the humble potato. Yep. I do hope that chicken eventually gets in there. I'll let him pet him. There you go. Hey, well, that's so nice. All right, let's go ahead and put. Oh, I forgot to put up this extra meat too here. All right, rice going in the rice pile. We got enough rice now. We're in rice heaven. We got how much cotton we need? About 20. So let's go ahead and just do 10. And I don't have enough for 10 more, so let's 60. That's probably gonna do it. I hope, but we'll do it 20 or 18 just in case. Well, why risk it? Oh, actually, I'm probably gonna need more farm. Well, maybe not. Okay. Well, I could, but I'm just gonna put this up. And if I need to, it turns out I needed to. Wait, I got the hoe on me, right? I keep forgetting and taking my hoe everywhere. All right. Oh, come to think of it, if I got anything left, I might as well. How many? Oh, I don't have enough for another turnip. That's too bad. Oh, I forgot to put my onions up anyway, so. Let's see, put them up. And the wheat goes in this one. Wish there was like a dump chest you could put your stuff in and auto sort everything. For maximum laziness. Take your hoe everywhere, it keeps coming back. Yep. Can't get rid of it. Alright, let's see. I guess everything else is good. So I'll oh, I didn't put my cotton up either. Getting to where I'm running out of space again. Yeah, it is what it is. Alright, let's go drop off these skulls here. And then we'll head back to the portal, head to the cold region, get a couple ice things, which won't take long at all. And then maybe it'll turn dark and I can get the 8 void things, just like that. I mean, they come right to you. They're trying to kill you, basically. Not basically, they just are. So that's not too hard to get. And then we'll upgrade our thing, make an adamantine sword, and then that'll be it for tonight. Because my voice is protesting. Okay. All right. Let's see. Oh, wrong last way. I love going in the wrong direction so much in this game. Yeah, I've got a compass right up there and a map. But I just love going in the wrong direction. Call it wanderlust, I guess. Now these foxes, they will attack you if you're around too much. So I don't want any problems with the fox now. Alright, I'll eat this berry. I think the berries do give you a little energy. No, maybe not. I guess that's a stamina potion that you'd have to take. Or some other meal. Oh, there's a chicken. Ooh, we got a chicken. Can I chicken jockey? Oh. Yeah, I gotcha. All right. All right, take your skulls. Enjoy the evil, I guess. All right. So we head back to the house, hit the portal to the cold lands. Only need 2 more of those cold essences. Kind of crazy. And then if it's night, when we're heading, oh, there's a bear. I don't want to mess with a bear. And then we need 8 more void essences, which is not bad. I'm kind of looking forward to this adamantine sword. And a little piggy. Too bad I don't have infinite animal cages on me, but. And an owl. Wonder what the owls are good for. Probably just atmosphere. Do mushrooms spread or something? I know I planted like 2 around here, but I wonder if they're like spreading. That'd be crazy. All right, drop this chicken off first. What do we need to tame it? Can it be tamed? Yes. Corn. I got corn. I'm a man with some corn. Let me just look through my corn collection here. Chicken's like, lend me an ear. It's like, all right, there you go. Sorry, man, your world's been corrupted by the spreading shroom. You can't stop it. That would be kind of crazy. It's like, I guess if I ever developed an adventure game, there'd be like an extremely rare mushroom you find in a chest. And if you plant it, it actually does take over your entire world, and you can't stop it because the mycelium is already in there. And then people refund your game on Steam because that's an asshole move. No, but it would be funny. I'm sure it would not be funny at all, actually, if that happened to your world you spent hours on and it got taken over by mushrooms. But I don't know. It kind of would be. It's hard to say. But anyway, this is the area where you turn in your little quests or creatures. I'm gonna dodge this golem here because I'm tired of fighting him. When I come out of there, I need to not forget that he's there because he will whip my ass. What a happy land with these elf monkey fellows that are also trees. Let's drop memories off here. Thanks for the memories. All right, so yeah, so at 100 memories, I got the +2 maximum teleporters. Very nice. +1, so I got +3, +4. Yeah, and this one you get another 2. So, but that's 200 memories. That's going to be a while. You're pretty much going to have to find almost everything. That's kind of crazy that I found 15 out of 18 critters in this world, though. Kind of neat. I just left the golem. He is just protecting the elf monks and don't know no better. That's true. But he also does hit you really hard if you don't. So you got to run past him or throw hands. Alrighty. So let's go to Coldville. And then let's kill the void creature. Oh gosh. I forgot about him. Alright, here we go. Or cobalt mine, as I call it. Or do it. Now let's go to the cool mine. No, cool mine is different from the cobalt mine. Cool mine is just literally a mine that's cool, but it's not cold. All right, I will need to find a hole in the ground. Oh, look at that. Let's see. Oh, this ice. It's absolutely frosty down here. If I see any cobalt, I guess I'll get it, but I'm not down here for cobalt, if that makes sense. Okay. Maybe these fish will, like, have something to them. I don't know. It's a tough fish. Well, it didn't drop anything cool. Sorry, Bet. Alright, don't kill the bats, because they don't drop anything. Alright, let's get some cobalt. Why not? Trilobite is kind of... Whoa, my goodness. Alright. So much falling. Yeah, I wonder if this will attack me now. I don't think it did in the past, but maybe this time it will. Alright, more fish. Fishy, fishy. Alright, the little bats don't do nothing. Or give you nothing, so... no sense in attacking them. Unless you just want to dull your sword. You know... Maybe there's not anything down in the depths here. Maybe I should be looking for Yetis. I think they drop the cold instance for sure. Maybe I should be squatching right now, you know? I only need 2. I got 38 already. Okay, ooh, what's in here? Health potion, I like that. And that's about all I like about that place. Copper, got copper for days. Oh man, I'm getting kind of deep in here. Oh no, Scooby. If you get too deep, you get into the fire area, and that's the opposite of what I'm looking for. Ah, so maybe I should be just going in the mountains. I'm gonna eat some raw fish here. A little sushi. Oh, now this is cool. I think there's like magic or potions you can get that make you underwater breathe better or something. I might die here, actually. Uh-oh, guys. Ooh. That was scary. I'm just going to chill here for a second while my health returns. I almost got suffocated right there. And coming back down here for my stuff would have been so annoying, man. Well, I guess what I'd do is I just dig straight down from the top. But it wouldn't have been fun. Thank gosh they removed the underwater slow mining. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have Aqua Affinity on, so I would have been a goner. Have another berry. I'm not really at the point where I want to risk going around, though. I guess I will. Just be very proactive and coming up with a pick, and hopefully that fish doesn't attack me. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of here, man, actually. I might be a little lost. Alright, do not screw around. Okay, yeah, let's not mess around in the water. I'm not a fish. So let's not act like one. Oh, look at this. A dark temple coffin. Shall I open it? Does that seem like a good idea? You know, I bet there will be like an ice thing in this though, so. Or I'm hoping. Give me that cobalt, bro. Maybe not. Scale back with the fishy business. There you go. Could be a Dio in there, yeah. Gono Dio des. You'll be finished. I'd really get schooled. Alright, more cobalt. I'm just finding a lot of cobalt down here that I'm mining, but I'm not really looking for cobalt. Yeah. Thanks. Oh, what's this? Is this like emerald or is it thorium? It's thorium. What's thorium doing down here in the damn cold world? I even had the desert ore there. That's crazy. Thorium, are you lost, Thorium? take it. You know, like I said, I'm kind of wasting time right now. I didn't come down here to get cobalt or any of this stuff. As much as I do love mining, I do kind of want to. Well, okay. I will make an exception for some gold, though. That's kind of neat. You don't see a lot of gold. Oh, look at that. Blood leaf. More cobalt. All right, I got to stop with just cobalt stuff. It's a sickness. I mean, I'm going to have to use a lot of it to upgrade my thing, but I'm kind of in a hurry here. I would like to go to bed. Okay. But thorium, oh my god. They know how to get their hooks in me. But seriously, why is thorium even here? Like, it's not even supposed to be here, I don't think. It's see how the, like, surrounding soil is different? It's supposed to be in, like, desert stuff. And yet it's here. Okay, watch me get clapped by these dang fish. Maybe not. Hopefully not. Bro, I just want some ice crystals, alright? Is that too much to ask? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Man, who knew water could be so stressful? What's that? Oh, it's just like weird looking copper. Okay, stop. I really don't need copper. Alright. Alright. Alright, I'm just laddering my way out of here. Hell, why not? There's nothing for me here. I'll make my life in the mountains. Maybe find a Squatch wife. Live peacefully. Alright, that's why I bring 163 ladders everywhere. There we go. Yeah. Well, I'll eat the berry. Wait, what? Huh? I hear something. Might you have any ice? No, they got fire element. But I'm not looking for fire. I'm looking for ice. Looking for ice, baby. My pick is almost worn. You know, instead of a sword, I should probably make an adamantium pick, honestly. Or whatever. But I'm going to make a sword because it looks cooler. It took a lot of personal strength to not mine that copper right there. I just want you to all know that. Looking for ice, look no further. Ice them. When you dig up in a cave and you find yourself in another cave, and then you're on ice and you slip, and then you sue the cave owner for personal injury because you saw a goblin do that with a well one time. Yeah. Well, at least they got rats down here. Bro, I'm just looking for a dude with some ice crystals. And I think I'm looking in the wrong place. You'd think you'd look down in a cave for that. You'd think so. But apparently, well, hold on. Maybe. This temple looks pretty fucked up and evil. It could be here. Wait, was I already here? Maybe. I think I was. All right, let's just get out of here. We'll go to the mountains and kill a Yeti or two. Hopefully that'll do the job. And if it doesn't, well, I'll just end the stream. Because I don't know, man. I don't even know where I got those other crystals. I'll be straight up with you. I thought it was from like skeletons down in this, ice cave, but maybe not. Okay. All right. Rolling, 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 rolling. Look at all this copper on the way. It's like Aladdin trying to escape out of the temple or whatever that thing. It's like they're putting this stuff in my face that I want so dearly. It's like, stay a moment longer, won't you, Milo? What's the harm? Wait, is this like Vintage Story where you can put a ladder every other spot? Let's see. It is, bro. That's crazy. I feel like it wasn't always that way. Maybe it was, though. Wait, am I out of repair kits? I am. Man, I'm kind of boned. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, at least they don't like perma break in this game. Oh, Steam decided to pop up for some reason. That's the classic Minecraft tech too. Maybe they removed that. Oh, but I guess it's still in there. I didn't know you could do that in Minecraft. I'm 100% honest. But normally if I can, I put a ladder every spot because it just seems right. But I never knew. I never knew Minecraft was with it. Maybe Vintage Story copied that from Minecraft. Do you think Vintage Story would actually copy something from Minecraft? That'd be crazy, wouldn't it? There we go. We're free at last. All right, let's find a Yeti and do what we will with it. Oh, wait, no, this guy will have a nice thing, probably. No, just bones. Predictable. All right, where's my portal? I guess I could just walk home too. All right, just go north. And maybe hit that camp there. Yeah, maybe that camp will do something for me. Not my Vintage Story. It would never. No. It's a completely new and different experience. Oh, look, a horse. What if I stole it? Don't you dare jump off that building there, horse. Oh, you actually have to give them carrots now. Son of a bitch. Used to you could just ride them. What was that critter there? Oh, that's a wild hog. Well, as a collector of hogs. Oh, I don't have my taming crate with me. Damn it. No, I do, actually. Gotta catch them all. Oh my, look at all that copper. But I'm not looking for it. No, sir. You won't catch me. Gotta catch 'em all, taming hogs. That's a bear right there, about ready to rip my ass in half. What hogs are Tim? How? Yeah, That was, you know, I kind of enjoyed that movie. It might have been a little cheesy, but I enjoyed it. All right, this bear is going to try to rip me to pieces as the skeleton is too. Ah, but the enemies in this game, they're not good at holes. All right, not a single bit of ice element. Oh, wait, here we go. There's one. All right, so there's one. We only need one more, guys, and then we can head home. And then kill 8 void creatures. Oh, here's our voids right here. 2. No matter what I do, I can't escape the worm farming allegations. Wait, ooh, God, what that? What that? I gotta run, boys. Hold on, I'll get you that sip in a second once I'm not perilously close to my doom. Evil ass looking. Yeah, it sure was. Most of them kind of are looking evil in this game. All right, I'm being chased by worms. Let me get you that sip, though, rookie. Appreciate it. I am a little thirsty. I'm gonna make the decision to drink this giant. Well, I won't drink the health potion. I'll just drink or eat this meat on a stick. That's a wolf right there, isn't it? But I'm gonna kill more of these grub thingies after I eat again, and hope that a bear doesn't catch me unaware. How many? I need 8, so I need 4 more. That ice one's gonna be the hard one, I guess. But you know, maybe it makes sense they only come out at night, or well, you'd think there'd be more underground. All right, you know what? I don't want to be anywhere near that thing. All right, and I'll certainly be able to find enough void little critters when I get back. Of course, then again, I don't want to be completely out of these either, so... yeah, whatever. We're just trying to get this done for tonight. Hey, look at that. What's this thing? Man, that's another void. Whoa, 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 whoa. You know, he will drop a void thing, but I'm not that interested. I want ice is what I want. But, you know, whatever. I'll take it. All right, I need one more ice thingy. Deliver me an ice thingy. That's a wolf. A gigantic... no, wait, is that a wolf or a... that's like a saber-toothed tiger. Shit, fire. Well, you know what? You can kiss my whole ass. Oh, wait, no, I'm in hell again. Hold on, I gotta... there we go. All right, I will go ahead and drop off some of this stuff here, such as my void essence. $87. Don't I need 100? I don't know. I'm not even... don't forget about it. Forget about it. All right, let's go back. After dropping off the suspicious hog. Wait, where'd that ice crystal go? Oh, it went in here, didn't it? You know what? I still need one more, though. All right, so I think that saber-toothed, whatchamacallit, is no longer with us. Fantastic. I wasn't even trying to find that portal. I just kind of did. It's snowing on it now. That's neat. All right, I just need one of these little things, please. Well, I suppose if you want to find it, you better go to a civilization. So, something like that. Let's go west and a teensy bit north, which is where I was going already. Oh, wait, hold on. Could it be our adventure is already over? His eyes are glowing blue. That's a good sign, I feel like. And he's got a fruit. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's get the hell out of here. I want my sword, damn it. Pounds table. Oh my god. Okay, now, there's no guarantee that I won't be attacked immediately, given that I live in an undefended house in the middle of a hill, apparently. Alright, so let's see. Let's open up our blacksmith anvil. Upgrade. Oh yeah. Took almost all my thorium, but I'm glad I picked up some extra. Alright, max tier blacksmith table. So I need 11 adamantine, and I got it. Friends. So let's go ahead and make this sword here. Now, doesn't that look cool as shit? I think it does. What is the third person here? See? Yeah. That's a view right there. All right. Well, as said, I think that's going to be it for tonight. We got her done. All right. So let's go to our Zatsudan screen. That's what it's called. Hell yeah. Yep. All right. I want to thank everybody for coming tonight, and I want to thank our raider, Q Katsuki Ika. He's a cool squid fella. Check him out. And let's see. Who are we raiding tonight? Am I going to play Hytale on Thursday? I don't know. I might play something else. We'll see. It depends on how I feel. Yeah, thanks for coming, Wiz. Appreciate it. See, Ainsley, what is he doing up right now? I thought he streamed in the morning more. Well, let's go say hello to Mr. Ainsley Sentry. He's playing Escape from Tarkov. All right. I'll see y'all later. Thursday for something. Probably. Bye-bye.